What did I just hear? Is that a duck?
The hedgehog. Oh, good girl.
Oh, it's a dog toy.
She got the honks.
Yes. She likes her hedgehog so much that she went out and stole someone else's hedgehog and brought it home.
Yeah, we don't know where it came from.
That's hilarious.
Seriously, we just let her out and she came back with another hedgehog. I was like, I don't remember that being an outside toy. Oh, it's not. It's a different hedgehog.
Snaked. I mean, Archer would do it. He's that kind of dog. He tries to play Hungry Hungry Hippo with other dogs' balls, so he tries to like pick up two at once.
Oh, gospel. That's what Carol tries. No, I'm not.
Karen likes to gobble balls. Is that what you're talking about?
Zing!
She sounds like that chick in that video.
Oh my god! That is an accurate sound
Oh, God.
of the grapefruit lady. Oh, so bad. Tales from the Yawning Portal.
I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna start picking stuff.
Do you have maps for the Tomb of Horrors?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is just like the splash screen when the game loads.
this is the guy we're supposed to kill.
Oh.
He looks all.
Yeah. You're as new as we are.
Uh-huh. Alright. Grindle is having mic issues. Who is Grindle?
Karen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I just said I was gonna try real hard not to call her character Grundle.
Grindle. Alright, so I have access to the poorly named druid. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I can access two of the other characters.
didn't pick a background.
I was having my mic issues.
Oh, you're dumb.
We
I
can
hear you.
tell.
I hear you twice.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Not that I dislike your voice, Karen, but I
You just feel
hear
it
it twice. Yeah.
Yeah, a little too much.
No necessito.
Uh,
Yeah, I can. Why is there only one kind of health potion in the compendium?
I do not have a health potion, but I
No.
have spells.
The rules compendium on Roll20.
Yeah.
Roll20 just has the rules that are public facing, the free ones. It doesn't have the entire rule set.
We could
That-
buy it though for a shitload of money.
If it was like $20, I'd probably buy it. I don't know
It's
how
like
It's not, so.
I don't know, like if you want the I know if you wanted like the
there you go.
Volo's guide or whatever, it was like
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's all the stuff and how much it costs.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, the hard copy of it. I mean, it's not considering what you get all the pre-made tokens and character sheets attached to
And
Volos. It's really not that.
No, it's
But
not.
I would just wish
Yeah.
for some of them that I could get like a trimmed down. Fuck.
Turned down version. Yeah, I don't see a player's handbook or anything like that.
Yep, 3 times.
Do you know where backgrounds are?
Yeah, just Google 5e backgrounds or literally look in the book you have open in front of you.
Oh, I have the book in front of me. I forgot. Do you know approximately where backgrounds are?
It's more magic.
Okay.
It's middle of the bookish. You're in it.
Outlander. A staff, a hunting trap, a trophy, traveler's clothes.
Am I showing up 3 times in everyone else's hangouts?
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm only hearing you
What?
once, which is all I really care about.
I know.
Okay.
Why am I going to phone?
Wait a second.
It does that sometimes. You have to completely leave and then come back.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry.
Or you can just leave it because it doesn't really hurt.
No, it just
Arcana history, athletic survival.
it frustrates and confuses me.
Susie, where
Pirate.
you bought all of this stuff?
No, I was putting all of the stuff up there.
Oh, I was like, you only had like 6,000 gold pieces. I don't
No.
know if you know how money works or math operates.
Come
I
on.
didn't even think to buy any.
Oh my god, you people! You guys are gonna die before you even
Yeah.
walk in. And you didn't buy shit? Come on.
No, this
Yeah,
isn't.
I didn't buy much.
Click the link
is-
and buy it.
This is. Well, we're about to start. This is Tomb of Horrors, not. Oh fuck! What is the? There's an old D&D module where there's an outhouse in front of the dungeon, and if the players go and investigate the outhouse, a purple worm comes out of it, which is like a giant monster, and kills the party, and they all die before they even get to the dungeon. It's pretty fun.
Consentacles?
Survival? I already have. Athletics.
Non-consentacles.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
If I'm taking Outlander as my background,
Uh-huh.
one of the
I'm-
skill proficiencies is in survival, and I already have that
So you can just pick another one from your class list.
for my class list.
Uh-huh. So you take athletics, and then...
Okay, and I am. What am I, a druid? What am I,
Yeah.
a druid? Where is it?
Yes.
And I have
Maybe.
proficiencies in something.
Auschwitz?
Arcana, animal handling, insight, medicine. Okay.
I
I
heard
took-
cannibal handling.
Cannibal handling?
That might
So-
come in.
Yeah.
Can we pick
I
two
like how you
magic
handle
items and
scandals.
buy a third?
Mm-hmm.
Arcana. Okay. So I did that.
In that case.
They're expensive, and it's really hard to figure out the prices. I like that common sense, or whatever it is, thing, that link that I sent you guys for magic items. It's pretty good. Otherwise, you have to like look up the magic item, and then I have to look at it and figure out its price based on its rarity and effect. But
Oh,
there's
that's
somebody already did it for me. There it is.
I put it up.
In the world's
Thank you.
You're
Oh, there
welcome.
it is.
So you can. Okay, I get proficiency in a language of my choice.
Yeah.
Elven, Common, and what other language? So I guess I get 2 languages because I never picked the other.
Start with Elven and Common, and you get to pick another one.
I guess that. Let's talk to animals.
That's a spell. There's no animals don't have like a language.
No.
Dogs don't know how to talk to eagles.
Sylvan?
Yeah, that's what like dryads speak.
I don't know if that's gonna be useful, but I'm gonna do it. And
Oh shit.
Elven, Common, Sylvan. I don't know. Dwarvish?
I mean, we're set on languages. I can understand everybody because of monk skills.
Oh shit. Monk
What's it called?
skills?
Speech of the Sun and Moon or something like that.
Sun and Moon. Starting at 13th level, you learn to touch the key of other minds so that you understand all spoken languages. Moreover, understand a language can understand what you say.
Yep.
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 Ebony fly. That sounds racist as hell.
That's gonna be awesome.
You can roll on a table.
It's a black fly.
Can you roll a d10, please? Somebody?
Yeah. Why am I rolling a d10?
To choose what origin I'm from. 6. Okay, so I am a bounty hunter origin. That's funny.
Surprising nobody.
Yeah.
All right, let's play D&D. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
I
Okay, let's play.
Let me read this
Woo.
handy-dandy introduction. Somewhere under a lost and lonely hill of grim and foreboding aspect lies a labyrinthine crypt. It is filled with terrible traps and not a few strange and ferocious monsters to slay the unwary. It is filled with the riches, the rich treasures of both precious magic and rich gold. But in addition to the Aphamorgian guardians, there is said to be a demi-lich who still wards its final haunt. Be warned that the tales have... I can't read. This is gonna be a good night. Be warned that tales have it that it is being called a Sararak, who possesses powers that make him nearly undefeatable. So, you guys, as player characters, for whatever reason, have gotten together and decided to seek out the aforementioned tomb of a Serac. You've come to the lonely hill out in the middle of this big open field where he is supposed to be entombed and have begun sort of searching along it. What do you guys want to do? You're just sort of facing this overgrown, grassy, like 15-foot tall hill. It's about half a mile around.
Okay. I'm probably gonna look at the people around me. Do we know each other from before, right?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that we were hired out of the same place to go kill the dude. So.
I assume we probably all know each other's names, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, or not, or you guys have all heard of this tomb,
What?
and have for whatever reason decided to come and investigate it.
All right. Well.
But there's no obvious entrance. There's no like, here is
Well,
the
we
door.
can investigate the hillside to find an entrance.
Yeah. So, what are your
Little
guys'
Tom.
characters?
Brendel. I am a lock with a stoop.
A warlock.
Warlock.
Okay.
I am a Drow Ranger. Viera Faye Zal Arn.
Oh,
sorry.
Viera.
Not Ranger, freaking
Moulin Rouge.
whatever.
Rogu.
Rogue. Yeah, thanks.
I'm a druid. My name's Vel. Fluid druid. I B-shape stuff.
That's cool.
My name Aruba. I'm a short halfling ranger. Part of the city guard. Been sent out here. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I have to go investigate this.
Now I feel really lame for not putting on the voice.
You're welcome.
So Tom, this hill that you want to investigate is it's about 200 yards wide, 300 yards long, 60 feet tall. It is covered in ugly weeds, thorns, and briar that grow up its steep sides, and sort of piled all around the outskirts of it is just random-seeming mounds of gravel. And so as you circle around the hill, you find these different areas of gravel piled up. So you're gonna have to tell me which part of the hill you would like to investigate.
I wonder what
You're
put
saying-
these.
There is carved into one side of the rock face, sort of leering down at you, its mouth filled with gravel, like a 15, 20 foot tall skull, literally carved into the side of the hill. The jagged teeth of rock sort of point down, and the mouth itself seems to be filled with this gravel.
Is it cold outside?
Well, that seems ominous.
Fairly warm.
Okay. Do I see any kind of like fog coming out of the hillside?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to go over to investigate the face and do, I guess, a history check. Hold on. Religion check to see if I recognize if it's from a faith or other.
Not any sort of worship that you are familiar with, no.
Fucking, I have all of these roll modifiers and I still can't do very well.
Yeah. I mean, we get an 18 and a 28 on investigation and perception. I just want to know where you guys want to poke around and what you're doing.
Aye.
I want to poke around the gravel mountain.
That's what I was gonna do. I was going
would
over to the
also like-
gravel.
I would also like to poke around the gravel mouth.
It's right
I
here.
go to the gravel and I poke at it with my swords.
Okay. Your sword sinks easily into the loose gravel. Some of it sort of crumbles around, and you can put your sword in all the way up to the hilt.
I don't think anything's in here. As I stab it
know,
multiple
maybe-
times.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Could be our cave that we're looking for, eh?
I assume that I don't know much about who built this skull.
Just what I've
See.
told you so far.
Aye.
It's supposed to be the
pretty
location.
ominous. That doesn't look very good. So what are you guys out here for?
Same as you.
You're protecting the city?
Oh, you know, like some riches and glory and shit like that.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Um.
To inflict death.
Oh, that
To find the
seems
soul.
angry.
I'm here for fun. I like to party.
I just
I
want
too
to
like-
send souls to lol.
I too enjoy a good party as I stab the
Yeah.
the gravel again.
As you pull your sword back out, some of it sort of crumbles and slides down the mountain in front of you. And you can stab
gonna-
it again. You can
Oi.
feel like it sinks a fairly far ways back into the hillside just by jabbing at it with your sword.
Um,
I
Like
want to
your
use my
sword does-
quarterstaff to also dig.
Okay. I mean, you guys are pretty well-versed adventurers at this point. I would assume you have shovels.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
can I just
yeah.
like blast it?
You
I
could.
got an
have an
explorer's
adventurer's
pack.
I mean,
I have
it
a
probably
dungeoneer's pack,
has
which-
shovel in there, but I will just say you have shovels.
Crowbar.
Yeah.
All right, let's dig this shit out.
Okay, so you spend the next probably like hour just digging in this loose gravel. And after about an hour, eventually you dig out through the backside of the gravel. It sort of collapses and gives way, and you can see on the other side of it a tunnel.
Oh, this seems interesting. Hey, we should go inside.
Move this stupid. Give me this.
Any of you guys see very far in there? I can't see very far. It's very dark.
Well, I've got my goggles on, so
I can see all
Maybe?
things dark. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
oh.
go ahead
Hang on.
and use my tiefling vision.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
you-
I'm gonna look outside for traps.
There we go.
I'm gonna search the entrance for traps.
So, when you finally clear away the tunnel, what you see and beyond is a corridor that you've sort of made before you. It's plain stone, with roughly worked mortar, a roughly 10-foot high ceiling, and about a 10-foot long passage, and it stretches back to a set of two like separate doors at the back end of the room.
Well, I don't know if I can fit in there, guys.
The ceiling, with your 15 perception, Vel, your ceiling as you look up, it's actually like covered thickly in spider webs, so you can't. It's completely obscured. You can't see it.
That's there's probably spiders, guys.
I'm gonna go
That's
forward because it
creepy,
doesn't
yeah.
bother me at all, and I'm just gonna go ahead of the group and kind of shamble toward this.
So you're
There's something over here on to the west. Sorry, to the east.
yeah. You can see set back into the wall, almost like a large pillar of stone slid back into the wall, like a hole has been carved into the wall, and this hunk of rock has been placed inside of it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a look around at that, and is that rock so much? Has it been placed there, or is it just fallen?
Can
As
I divine its purpose?
It's
As I investigate
it's clearly like carved and positioned on
Oh.
purpose.
the one.
Um, but like what? It's not a door. That's the only thing you can figure just by examining it. You can tell by like tapping on it. There's no hollow space on the other side.
I like the virtual dice I just rolled.
Does it
Uh,
have any magical
I
properties?
shamble along and ignore it.
You can roll Arcana.
Not leading me anywhere. So I'm just gonna keep going south to what I assume is a doorway.
It's definitely not magic.
okay.
So Tom's bored of it right now, so he's gonna follow Grindel.
Oh, is there anything back here?
Yep, there's the two
There-
heavy like
there's the
stone
two-
doors set into the rock face. They're separate doors, one on each side.
Is it locked?
Is it get darker in this corridor?
I mean, you have a torch, right?
Yeah, I was gonna.
It's
I was just
daylight
gonna.
outside, so there's actually enough light spilling in down the tunnel that you can see without lighting
okay.
a torch. But yeah. Is it locked? So as you guys move forward, as you start walking further down the passage, I think Grendel would notice this first. The paving stones, the like rough work stones where the mortar is all crappy under your feet, shift a little.
Oh.
Hmm?
Whoops.
I mean,
What's
but
that?
you notice that as soon as you start walking down the tunnel. Like the first one, it shifts and you brace yourself, and then nothing happens. And because I didn't tell you that
When I-
quickly enough, then I will let you. You can back up if you guys want. But yeah, it's the floor underneath you is like, I don't know, just feels loose under your feet.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna pretend I didn't make it all the way down there, and I'm gonna back the hell up.
I'm going to step onto the wall here.
You have spider slippers.
I'm gonna keep looking outside for another door.
So
Just
the drow just walks casually up onto the wall and begins walking along the wall.
well, that's something you don't see every day.
Make an
What do you?
investigation check for me, and then show me like ping on the map where you'd like to search.
Who are you talking to?
Susie.
The druid.
Okay.
Okay.
You find another giant mound of gravel, no skull leering above it, and by stabbing at it with your quarterstaff, you can tell it sinks back further into the.
Okay, what about further down?
If you spend, it's gonna take you like half an hour to an hour to search the whole cliff face. If you want to do that while they're in this other room, you can, and I will show you where the gravel mounds are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So the elven druid just wanders off. Meanwhile, you're walking
That's
along the wall there, Carol.
Yes.
What are you guys doing? Well, she's just walking along
Yeah, I
the
was gonna-
place, jabbing it with her staff. So
The
Okay,
person
bro,
right next.
You should try opening those doors on the other end since you won't, fall if the
That-
floor's given out.
That's kind of what I was planning on. I was just waiting for everybody to shut the hell up. Okay, so I'm going to kind of walk along the. Oh shit! Too far.
I can also.
I'm gonna walk along the walls until I'm kind of like above the door here. I'm just kind of stuck to the wall like a really long spider, and I'm gonna check the actual door itself for traps.
I turned to
make a perception or an investigation check.
I turned to Tom. Well, that's something you don't see every day. What is it? Is somebody walking casually on the side of the wall?
When you start examining the door, they have like heavy wooden poles attached to them. The wood is sort of rotted with age, and there's no actual locking mechanism on the door. But like as you reach out and touch it, there's a bit of like odd resistance as you pull on it slightly, and you can tell there's some sort of like mechanism attached to the other side of it, but you can't see it. Like you can't actually get. There's no way to get to the mechanism, but there's something on the other side of the door.
Okay, everyone, I think we should try a different door.
Why? What do you see back there?
I can't see anything, but the door seems to be almost stuck with something pressed against the other side, or perhaps pulling. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more
Um,
like something pulling against you.
But I can't seem to quite get the door open, and I do believe that it might not be a very good thing for us to try this way. Let's find another door.
Sounds good, bro. Let's go find
I
Belle.
like that accent.
Okay.
I like the
Thank
voice.
you,
It's
Carrier
like,
boy.
it's like southern. Yeah.
Me, my really bad attempt at a Canadian accent, like a Canadian bro accent, because that's what I'm going for. There's
Alright.
gonna be lots of
So there's a
You
pile
hear
of
me say
gravel
sorry. That's how I'm gonna say sorry.
Moving on.
and a pile of gravel here that you have discovered.
I think there's more than one
think,
entrance. Perhaps we could take a look over here.
Well, we got two,
Yeah.
yeah. So we can. Half of us can dig out this one. The other half can dig out the other one.
All right, I'll go work on the other. The other one's down here. Follow
Well,
me.
we just got done clearing one, didn't we?
Yeah,
I'm gonna shamble after the
What's
drow
to say we aren't gonna find another trap?
because things that walk on the surface creep me out.
I mean we will. That's how it works. Usually with dungeons.
Then why don't we just set off that trap?
You want to go set it off?
I mean, I can't
Volunteers
necessarily
to
climb
die.
on the walls like creepy crawly over here.
So I'm gonna start clearing off this one
Okay.
All right.
I suppose I will help.
again.
You guys dig some
I do as much little. I do like a little bit of help, just being so small. I can't really clear out very well.
So let me go ahead and review this, Tom. and I will read these to you separately. I'll do the one on the far left first. So the tunnel that our tiefling and druid dig out. The corridor before you is made of plain stone, roughly worked, and it's dark and full of cobwebs. The ceiling overhead is obscured by hanging strands of webbing. The other group of you, the tunnel you guys dig out, bright, brilliant colors are are to be seen everywhere. The stones and pigments undimmed by the passage of decades. The floors of the corridor is a colorful mosaic of stone with distinct winding path of red tiles about 2 feet wide, snaking its way south down the corridor. No stonework can be seen on the walls or the ceiling 20 feet above. For some sort of cement or plaster has been smoothed over the surface and then illustrated. The scene, I cannot talk. The scenes show fields with kine grazing, a cove with several wolves in the background. Workers of various races and strange human-animal mixtures, pig-human, ape-human, dog-human, going about various tasks. Certain of the frescoes show rooms of some building, a library filled with many books and scrolls, the door of a torture chamber, and a wizard's workroom. There are chairs, windows, boxes, bales, doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manner of things shown on the walls.
Well, that's right, fancy. That's some fancy work.
The most sort of the most outstanding like feature or fresco in the location is on the way you guys are facing on the right hand side of the tunnel. And it's a fresco of 2 jackal-headed human figures that are painted to look as though they are holding an actual chest that sticks out of the wall. It look like this.
Oh, that's ominous. Look at that freaking mouth in the middle.
You
Oh,
see
dear.
the mouth. The tunnel is far too long. Just the tunnel vanishing into darkness.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah.
I feel as if I've seen similar drawings before.
What are you, an artist?
Perhaps.
Just
do a
pulls out
history
some
check?
books. Yeah. Nope.
She
She's
fell
not-
asleep in that class.
She's not very wisdomous.
I'm gonna go ahead and move into the chamber, kind of slow, following the red.
Okay. Are you staring down at the trail as you're following it?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of really
something-
nice and kind of.
Yeah, something
pat
is
my foot.
because you're moving slowly and sort of watching your feet as you're stepping forward. Something you notice, almost like vaguely painted into the red tiles, also in red, are like scrawling, archaic-looking writings. But it's written in common. You can read it, and I'll add this to your journal.
Add this to the what?
To your journal.
Ah,
So it's like a message written in red on the red tiles on the floor.
okay. I don't know where my journal is, but
It's the newspaper thing.
oh, the newspaper. Got it.
It's in player handouts.
Yeah,
What-
I got it.
What language
Message.
is it again?
It's written in common.
Oh.
He's just the only person looking at it right now.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the tiles, guys. I kind of see some things written on it. I'm like, I get down on like almost like my hands and knees and start kind of like, not even really like hands and knees, but kind of look initially and then like get up and start walking as I'm close enough to actually read it and be like, oh,
It ends like right about here, and it starts right at the entrance, and it's sort of scrawled across.
it's almost like a message.
So what's it say?
I can't read that. It's like Akracrack. The Akracrack says he congratulates us on our power of observations.
I can now that
Yeah.
you pointed it out, I will.
Yeah,
show it.
I basically am going to relay it to the group as I kind of walk along. Really slowly.
Sararak.
Asarak? Where,
That's
where
right.
is
Yeah, that's it. That's the name.
where's the Sarac?
It says it up at the front.
Click show to players.
I don't see it.
I'll just put in everybody's journal. There you go.
Nah, I see it.
It says if we want to go to a second great hall, we can go back to the Tormentor through the arch. I don't know what the Tormentor is. You think it's that skull? I ask the group as they don't reply.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're all
We're all reading.
Like by that in that other tunnel,
Mhm.
just poking around, looking to see if there are traps and if the floor is as soft as it is in the other tunnel.
Make a perception check. The floor, as soon as you step on the floor, the like tile underneath you shifts. So
But I'm just gonna
that's
go
your
over
first
and
step
join
into the
everyone
tunnel.
else. Oh fuck!
I despise riddles.
And then I'm just gonna go over and join the others because fuck it.
Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor.
So I'm guessing if you step on the colored road, you're gonna get fucking sniped by something.
He's been walking.
But night.
Yeah, but on the red path.
on the red path. But I mean, if you're not on the red path, I think something's gonna happen because the rest of the stuff is colored.
So those, that chest is like right here. Ruba. So like the words lead up to the chest and then stop, and then you're standing in front of that fresco.
Can I? I think I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do.
I would
I
like to walk
stand back.
around.
What are you gonna do?
Hmm.
What are you doing?
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sitting here and it seems okay.
I might turn into an eagle. Not joking.
I just forgot.
You're another shapeshifter.
Oh my!
Yeah.
There we go. I just realized I forgot to give your V-shapes vision.
I have a question. If I'm beast shaped, how long do I stay beast shaped?
It's measured in hours.
It's along the way.
Okay.
Will be found.
So, I mean, you can drop it.
Deed
If you want.
fortress.
Lose that use of V-shape.
Yeah, and then I get them back on a short rest or a long rest.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, I'll look.
No, your class.
I would like to walk along the walls and check for anything out of the ordinary, like a switch or a button or something of the sort.
Yeah. Make a move along. Show me where you want to search and make a perception check.
Like down this left wall to about mirror.
Where the fresco is.
Down a little, down to here, all the way, along that. So, do I get advantage on perception? I feel like I do.
You
I
get
don't know.
disadvantage when in sunlight, which you currently are,
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that.
but you can move into the dark. Yeah. So searching along the area, sort of in this direction, along the walls, you don't see anything on the walls. Here, where the fresco is, even with a cursory examination on the chest, you can tell there's no lock on the chest. It's like a button that you push, and the bottom of the chest is actually hinged. And you can tell just by the construction of it that it like there's like a tiny triggering mechanism behind the chest that when you push that button is going to shoot a dart.
Do I see any way to disassemble that?
I mean, you could just like stand to the side or push the button with something so that you're not standing directly in front of it. It wouldn't be difficult to bypass.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Yeah, you can just like pull out one of your swords and poke it with the hilt.
What's a loop
Okay.
of magical metal?
I'm gonna pull out my sword and poke it with the hilt.
Yeah, the bottom of
Maybe a
the
ring.
bottom of the chest falls open, like swings open, and there's a noise, and a dart shoots across the room and clatters to the floor. And now this like bronze chest attached to the wall is just dangling open from the bottom.
Okay. Is there anything else in it?
Well, that's nice.
You'd have to reach up inside of it to find out.
Good
Can
catch.
I reach up inside of it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
You reach up
don't.
and feel inside of it, and your hand
Ugh.
grasps on what feels like I don't know, like a handle, like a pull. It like rotates up in the top of the chest.
Okay. So can I turn the handle?
You turn the handle.
What's up there? I am at like her knees, kind of like looking up at this chest.
I'm hanging back with everybody else.
Turn the handle, and a pit opens underneath Ruba, and Ruba falls into the dark.
I would like to try
Knew
to
it.
catch him.
He gone.
Says Grendel.
And I'm gone.
Yeah, he just disappears.
And now we are 3.
Are you alive down there?
That was fast.
Ruba, you
Two
fall.
pits along the way.
Wait. It says 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall. So check the wall. So maybe we're supposed to go down that hole.
So the door opens up. Ruba, you fall into the pit, and you feel yourself immediately impaled by spikes. It's like a brief second. You only fall down,
Ugh.
but the floor just vanishes from underneath you, and you plummet into dark. You will take 8 points of piercing damage from the spikes, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
Oh God.
Something I'm not good at.
Say that all of the falls are only 2.
Oh,
There may be more than
Oh.
1. Or more than 2.
not good.
The damage from the spikes, you will take 28 points of poison damage.
Oh.
All right.
And then just jagged shards of metal shoot up through various locations of your body, and you feel this horrifying ichor beginning working its way through your blood.
Oh.
All right.
Hope you brought a healing potion.
Oh no.
Oh God. That's not good. Just being my size, this is not good.
dangle down?
I'm just screaming at this point.
Can I dangle
I'm not
down a
gonna
rope and
scream in
don't
your
touch her?
Yeah, he can pull himself up out of the spikes while you're hanging on the wall and climb back out.
Okay.
It's uncomfortable and unpleasant. They're these like long cylinders of metal.
I wanna bee shape into an eagle.
Okay.
Didn't you already do that?
I did, but I never got turned into an eagle, so I'm waiting patiently.
There you go.
Okay.
Now eagles don't have dark vision.
Are you serious? Okay.
And there's no light further in that tunnel.
Alright, then I don't want to be shape into an eagle if it doesn't have
44
dark
plus
vision.
8.
Does a scorpion have dark
plus
vision?
4.
I'll have to look.
Because if it does, then I will be shaped to a scorpion.
It has blind
So-
sight. It's up to 60 feet. You feel vibrations in the ground and tell where stuff is.
You're gonna
I'll do
have
that
to
then.
pull me up. I
Oh,
wrap my like hand around the rope and try to like start climbing.
I gotta give it sight.
okay.
For a second, 'cause I forgot.
Oh, I was gonna say that's not an eagle.
No, I changed, because apparently eagles can't see in the dark.
Oh. Oh hey.
Oh, wait.
Ace,
Do I have a
probably
bat?
should give you the heads up that I've got the goggles of night, which gives me dark vision up to 60 feet, even though I'm a human.
Okay.
I don't know if you have to like go in and
Yeah.
change that or
I'll
what.
adjust. Okay, right now you have
Okay.
you have like basically a torch. For the vision. There you go.
Can someone tie a rope and throw it down?
Yeah, he's climbed his way out of the pit.
Yeah. As I climb up, I kind of sit down and like I'm holding my holding the wound, but I also dig into one of the pouches that are hanging off one of the belts, and I pull out a potion and just go ahead and down it.
Okay. Can I look for... I mean, since my intelligence is the same when I'm bee-shaped, can I look for traps as a beast?
Mhm.
Okay.
And it looks like I'm going to get 12 back.
Woohoo. That's good.
Not great though.
No.
Mark, Steve. What room is this?
A loop of magic metal.
It would be a ring.
Oh, guys.
Okay, so you can see
Don't fall down the pits.
a little further ahead, just by the vibrations in the floor as people are moving about, you can tell that there is a piece of the floor, like right here, where the mortar is looser than the other tiles.
Okay. I'm going to like do a little dance, I guess, and point with my tail.
So, how did you turn into a scorpion? Like, what did that look like? Because you were just like, I'm gonna turn into a giant scorpion.
I guess what I do is I like slam my staff on the ground, and then I think I kind of exploded into a scorpion.
It's blood and
Ooh.
ichor fly everywhere.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think blood and liquid flies everywhere.
So there's this.
Ew.
So suddenly the
Smells
elf
like fish.
explodes. Some mist of blood and chunks fly everywhere, and a giant scorpion, like, sort of extends itself from inside of the creature, and then
Grendel
it
thinks about his
clatters into the
badass
room in
back.
front of you, and then it sort of clicks its claws loudly and like gestures with its tail toward a specific tile of the floor.
I marked it.
I'm just, as I sit off of the pit, like on the side where I hang, with
Yeah.
my legs kind of dangling down in. Somebody else can check that one if you please.
Um,
And I just lay back.
how heavy is a giant scorpion?
You weigh a few hundred pounds.
I was gonna say we should tie someone to me, and then you can go forward, and then I'll just back up if you fall. So you can set off
Yeah,
all the
alright, I'm
traps.
into it.
All right, how far away from you are you tying them?
I would imagine like not very far, like maybe 6 feet, like a leash.
Okay.
That way I have
Okay.
enough like leverage where I could hold them and back them up.
And who's getting tied to the scorpion? You can't
I'll
hate
do it.
this, so I'm just gonna
Grendel.
assume this is like, maybe you guys have been on adventures together before, and this is just a thing you do.
And I
This
just
is
let
probably a thing that Grendel's super into.
probably, yeah.
Someone.
Someone small.
I'll tie a rope about the middle, and then I loop it around the scorpion's claw.
Mhm.
Okay.
I tiptoe forward on the red path.
Okay, well, you
with,
have to go around the
focusing-
pit. So you're either gonna have to
with my
jump.
cart-
Yeah, you're gonna either have to jump over it or like walk around it.
I'm not leaving the red path, so that would be acrobatics.
The red
All right,
path isn't
jump over.
always safe, by the way.
Yep.
It hurts.
If you don't
If
fuck
the,
with
if the
stuff,
path
it's
is far,
fine.
an arrow's supposed to-
Oh,
I mean, you fall in the hole, but like you got only 6 feet of slack, so you hit the bottom of it about 4 feet, about 4 feet above the spikes at the bottom.
okay.
So you're just dangling in this hole now, and it's
I-
easy enough
I-
for the scorpion to back up and pull you out.
I back that ass up and pull you out.
Pulls you back up out of the pit.
Let's try this again.
Let's try that again.
Clickety clack.
That was a test. It was to test the slack and the rope.
It's good.
Yeah, no problem. This time you get a little bit of a running start. I'm gonna move you guys
And I
around
kind of-
because you're all stacked on each other.
Cartwheel over it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my quarterstaff to poke that real hard.
Okay, it makes a dull thudding noise, like clunk clunk clunk.
It won't give.
It doesn't when you poke it with a stick.
Can I switch to the other wall and continue down that side to search for more traps?
You want to jump over to the other side?
Yeah,
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
I will do exactly that.
Yep, no problem. Front flip off of one wall, pirouette through the air, and thunk, stick to the other wall.
Can I have access to the Scorpion's character sheet?
You do.
I do.
Under wild shape.
Okay. What's the dex? Okay. Because
I'm actually
apparently.
gonna jump on the back, scorpion.
Okay, yeah, you can sit on me. I'm about to hop over this hole though.
Where are you looking? I have no idea how to say your name, Carol. Where are you looking, Carol? Are you examining the wall? Are you looking on the floor? Are you looking at the
Yeah.
ceiling?
Vierfes al Arn. and I am looking on the walls.
Okay, yeah, you just see the frescoes.
Mira.
We call you Vera for short.
Vera.
Brightly
Yeah.
colored across the walls. When you get further, yeah. So when you get to the end of the tunnel, at the far end of the tunnel, you see on the wall before you is a relief sculpture of a devil formed of mosaic tiles. The face has a huge O of a mouth, inside which the space is dead black.
It doesn't say free candy.
Boop. But it looks like this.
That's not ominous at all.
That's fine. We've seen worse.
Can I check the floor in front of it?
I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Because you're small.
It's not trapped. You don't see any traps like in the floor. There's no loose tiles or strange. To your left, though, there's a stone archway, and beyond the archway, just inside of it, is filled with like a thick mist or like a veil of vapors. There are stones on either side of the base of it that protrude out slightly, that are glowing a soft color. And then there's one at the keystone, the one at the top of the arch, also sticks out and is glowing.
Okay,
They
so
are colored, and I'm trying to find where it says. So the left-hand stone is yellow, the right-hand stone is orange, and the keystone at the top is blue.
Okay, so it says go back to the Tormentor or through the arch, and the second Great Hall you'll discover.
Discover what?
Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch. And the Great Hall you will discover.
Did we see an arch?
I don't know. Can we look around for an arch?
I mean, you guys are still way up in the front of the tunnel.
Okay, can
there's
I...
an arch down here.
Okay.
Is there?
Is there?
That's what I'm standing on the wall looking at.
Can I hop?
That sounds good.
You can try.
Promising.
Spider climb is a scorpion?
I don't know.
It will say on the character sheet.
I mean, it's
And I
technically
grip
interactive,
really
so I would
tight.
hope so.
To this thing, I grip really tight to one of the like the scales that you have.
So yeah, you can try to jump over the pit.
Oh man, I'm starting to wonder if I should turn into a spider.
I'm gonna unhook myself from the scorpion.
Okay.
Yeah, I make like I like go backward
Thanks.
and then forward really fast, then backward really fast, then forward really fast. And I think that's how
Oh.
you know that I'm about to hop.
As I like raise one arm in the air, like
Yeehaw!
Like you're riding a bull.
Yeah, you can make a athletic or acrobatics check. You don't have either one of those strength or dex.
is that her or my?
Me or the scorpion?
Scorpion.
Okay, so as the scorpion,
You are the scorpion.
I don't know, strength or dex.
That is up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the one that's higher. Well, I got a 5.
Now that I'm looking at it, you're too big to fall in the pit. You can just climb over.
Oh, even better.
He was kind of like,
I just act like I'm gonna hop over it, and then I'm like, yep, psych, and I just step over.
You clatter over the pit, the halfling riding on your back, your legs splayed wide enough that you can just walk around it. This tunnel is actually almost uncomfortably tight to you in your much larger form.
Can I look around for more stuff?
Well, that was
You get a 15.
slightly uneventful.
we call that bracing.
So with your odd perception as a scorpion, you can sense another bit of loose stonework here. Yeah, Tom just like casually walks up, takes like a little hop over the pit, and then looks at all the rest of you like you're idiots.
Basically.
Because it's super easy for you.
Well, I mean, look at me. I've already fallen into that pit once. I'm not gonna fall into it again. I might as well grab the big thing.
You don't know who's listening.
All right, so
Which way, Val?
it dances with the tail.
I'm gonna go where Val is
I would
pointing.
imagine I wouldn't step there. I point to where she also points with the tail.
I'm gonna poke it with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Makes a clunk, clunk, clunk noise.
Oh, that's not promising.
As I loop back to her claw. We're bros.
Meanwhile, your rogue companion is just like hanging out down at the bottom. Have you been doing anything while you're down here, Carol?
Can I stick the end of my sword into the mouth of that demon thing?
Yeah. You stick the end of your sword in. Wait a moment. Pull it out, and you now have half a sword.
Good thing I brought an extra.
So one of your swords is gone.
Oh shit.
There's no noise, there's no sensation, there's no feeling. It just like when you pull it back out, the part you put in doesn't come back out.
Whew. It's a good thing you did that with the sword.
So good thing I didn't mistake it for a glory hole.
Is it a?
Oh. He's always
I'm
like
still on the
this.
back of the spider. Are we traveling upward?
Yeah, I'm
You're
watching.
going
you guys.
down.
This
I'm gonna follow.
Oh, that's the wrong. Hang on. Yeah. I'm just gonna assume you move with. I'm gonna put you here just so you're out of the way, but I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
on the back of the scorpion.
Yeah,
In fact,
just-
here's what I'll do.
I'm perceiving again for more holes.
Let me turn this grid off because he's being annoying. There we go. You're
Oh,
right.
better.
Any holes in front of me in the next few squares?
Yeah. Well, you don't know if they're holes or not because nobody's bothered to step on them, but there is another loose bit of masonry here. You can feel it through the vibrations of the floor. Because you can't actually see right now. You're literally sensing the vibration, the way it changes. Gathering seismic data.
Yeah, I'm basically clacking in the ground and gathering seismic.
Let's. Are we moving up there, Val? How we doing?
Vel dances with her back feet, kind of like happily. So we're trundling.
Okay.
You're the cutest
Works for me.
scorpion I've ever met.
The cutest giant, like, nightmare creature.
You don't find anything new.
Now
we
it's on the
continue?
path this time.
I would be careful with this arch here. It looks like there's some sort of poison mist inside of it or something. I don't know.
You put your sword through the arch or into the thing's mouth?
I put my scimitar, which I happen to have in my inventory, even though I can't use it. And I want to have scimitar with one of my short swords.
Yeah, you put it into its mouth, though, right?
Yeah, no, I was talking about the arch, though. I did put the thing in the mouth, and the thing is...
Yes.
Yeah.
Where
Cool.
is...
That's funny.
If it's poison, that's no big deal for me.
Is
Yes,
it
but it's a
poison?
big deal for the rest of us, Tom.
I don't know whether it's poison or not, but it's some sort of unsavory cloud.
Fart cloud.
I'm gonna... Wait,
Two
how
it is.
far is that?
How do you walk to get there?
Well, I'm gonna avoid this bit right here, so I'm
Uh-huh.
probably gonna have to, like, do a little hop skip over it.
I mean, you can just like walk around.
Okay.
Like you.
I'll
can
walk
just-
around it, and then I'm gonna go over to, join,
But from like
Vera.
this point, I need to know your path.
I also
Oh.
gather more seismic data.
From here, I'm just gonna follow the red path.
Okay.
I'm not gonna leave it.
So literally, when you get right there, the floor
Right
collapses
here?
underneath you.
Fuck.
When you
Well,
stand,
I'm gonna cast Featherfall.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. But I am still tied to Vel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Know yourself.
Yeah, so when you step right in front of Vel, the floor like collapses from underneath you as if it were made of glass. It just shatters, and you fall 6 feet and thunk hard at the end of the rope. But you are still a decent distance from the pit, the spikes at the bottom.
I want to say that if a scorpion could sigh, the scorpion would be sighing. Backs up. Sassy scorpion.
Yeah, you can.
You, like,
You can pull
click
him
your,
I wish I would have thought of that. The whole rope game seems pretty nice.
A little bit safer.
Because I just, like, casually do a little
Hey, you're the
dance
one
on the wall.
that tripped it.
Well, you're the one that was standing behind me.
I'm gonna. Is Vel big? Like, make Reba scooch over so I can have a sit.
I don't think you can both ride him at the same time.
Hey,
Damn
I
it.
happen to be a
Well, then
female
I'm gonna-
scorpion.
I'm gonna
you're just
car-
not big enough.
I'm
Right,
gonna
super.
hop over. I'm gonna hop over the pit.
Okay.
Still
Yep,
with my
no
rope.
problem. Yep. Doink. You jump over the end of the
Fuck
pit.
me.
You can undo the rope quickly and then move over to your friend.
Whatever you do, don't stick anything in this demon's mouth. It won't come back out.
I wouldn't think so.
So you see
That's only you.
the weird carving with the gaping black-filled mouth, and then to your left you see this archway. You can't see any further in it; it's filled with mist, and the colored lit stones along it.
Do scorpions smell?
Actually, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my Eldritch Sight to see if I can tell what this is. If I can use that. Seems like a class
Yeah.
ability.
So, the stones themselves, the glowing stones, are the only thing that give off any sort of magic.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Well, it seems that the stones themselves are magic. I don't know about the mist.
I'm not sure what to do here. Let's see.
I would like to cast dancing lights and send it into the mouth of the demon.
As soon as it passes through the open mouth, it vanishes.
Back up.
Seems to be some sort of void.
You would know about that, wouldn't you?
Go back to the tormentor or through the arch in the second great hall. You'll discover.
Well, here's the arch, and I'm gonna use my Arcana to see if I can tell like this. Oh shit!
Oh shit.
It's not. It's not a. It gives off. I gotta look up the spell. See what kind of magic it is. It gives off some sort of aura of conjuration that you can sense with your odd sight, and you can tell that it's some sort of like transportation magic, like some way to get from point A to point B. But you're not
Well, piss.
entirely sure how it works.
Sort of transport spell,
But
but
magic.
the fuck knows who where.
Back there it said, "The wise will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal."
That'd be a ring.
So we need
Yeah.
a magical ring.
Aught but a loop of
What about
magical
giving up
metal.
my magical ring? You all
I
can
don't wanna
get
give up.
bent.
We're not allowed rings in the god.
Vera, what ring do you have?
Who, me?
Yeah, Vera, what's your ring?
It's Viera Faye. Thank you.
Yeah,
And it is
Vera Face Sour. What is your magic ring?
my ring is my own business.
Oh.
And you would
Well, I've
gladly
got a
shove
magic
off.
ring, and I would love to keep it.
Alright, well maybe there's one in here that we're supposed to find.
There might be.
Scorpion looks
I mean, I
agitated.
don't have
I mean,
As you
Scorpion
click.
can't talk.
Maybe it's in one of the other tunnels?
Click, 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 click. Like slow click.
What's over to the like? I hop off of the scorpion's back,
Okay.
like directly in front,
Yeah.
and kind of peek through the. Is this the archway over to the?
Yep, that's it. Looking in it.
Is that the one where the thing melted?
That's here. There's the carving of the face.
Yeah.
And when Val put first sword through it, it ate it in half. And then there's this mist-filled archway here, with the 3 glowing stones that are on the archway.
Oh, okay. Can I feel around
gonna-
for any info?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna kind of peek around the door or peek around the archway and kind of like stick my foot in and kind of feel the floor a little bit. Does it say like do I feel any kind of movement or like if I tamp down?
No, you just feel the floor on the other side of the door with your foot.
All right. Well then I'm gonna slowly like peek my head in and look around. Just the walls like kind of peek
can't
around.
see. As soon as
Oh, you can't see through the doorway.
You stick your head through the archway, the mist completely obscures your vision.
Like even with the torch.
Yeah, if you stick the torch in, the light vanishes. You pull the torch back out, and it's still lit.
Did you say, what school was that supposed to be again? That I could tell.
Conjuration.
Well, that's weird.
Conjuration.
I
It
gave
was
you that 'cause you rolled
evocation, then we
natural
could use
20.
magic.
Uh.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't
But
seem
even
to
magical light
work
doesn't
very well. I
demonstrate it.
can't see anything in there. It says a great hall if it is through the arch. It's through the arch. What do we do?
Maybe there's another arch. I
think it's
mean, click, click, clickety clack.
you think inside?
You Morse code it?
Yeah.
Everybody stand back.
What you think? Inside there's the great hall. I mean, it's through the arch.
Stand back. I'm going to try something.
I'm standing back.
Farther back.
That's a pit.
Over the other side of the pit, then.
Okay, so everyone backs
You
away.
don't want to be. You don't want to be standing directly in front of this archway. Is what I'm trying to say. So whoever this
okay.
is, kindly move your ass. Just stand. I'm gonna climb up to the ceiling, kind of hunker down. So hunker up, and I'm gonna smack the top like glowing rock.
Okay, you whack it with like your sword. Are you hitting it with your hand?
I'm gonna whack it with the broken end of my scimitar.
Okay. You hit it, and it thrums and makes a noise, and the light grows brighter.
Okay, I'm going to
Made it
scooch down
angry.
to the side. I'm gonna keep my head away from that. Scooch down, smack the one on this side of the arch.
That would be on the lower right side.
What
So
color
that's the
are they?
orange- That's the orange stone. The bottom right is orange. The bottom left is yellow, and the top one is blue. So you hit the blue one and then the yellow one, and it has the same reaction. The light intensifies, and it makes a gold.
Wait, you said the right was orange.
The left-hand stone is yellow. The right-hand stone is orange, and the top stone is blue.
Okay, and then I'm gonna scooch back over the ceiling, not getting directly in front of the arch. I'm gonna stand on this side and smack the yellow stone.
Wait, are you
Not-
moving through the
No,
arch?
not-
That's good.
Not
Okay.
inside of there.
Okay. You hit the other stone, it grows brighter for a second, and then all three of them dim again and reset back to their previous intensity.
It seems to be some sort of puzzle.
Well, don't make it green.
Yellow, blue, red, blue, purple,
Yellow and
two.
blue, I would say let's not.
Blue, purple, and green.
I can't get out of there. There we go.
For those.
And
So
yellow.
there's orange, blue, and yellow. What's Knight's good color?
Black.
Black.
How do you make black?
Most
How's that
likely
a
black.
good color?
Yellow,
It'd be
blue,
all
red,
of them.
blue,
How's that a
Blue,
color?
blue.
It's not a color at all.
Wait. Wait. you go
Shun
through.
green if you can. Smack it. Smack them all at once.
But if it says night's good color, I would just go through because
Okay,
the
I'm going
outfit's
to
not
try
black.
stacking yellow and then the orange.
The yellow one glows brighter, the orange one glows brighter.
Okay, and
Blue
then
one stays the same.
I'd like to smack the blue one then.
It thrums for a moment, and then they all go back to their original intensity.
You've upset.
Fuck. Let's see.
Shun green if you can, but knight's good color is for those of great valor.
I'm just gonna
So-
go. I'm gonna say fuck it. Oh wait, I've got an idea. I'm gonna tie myself to Vel. I'm gonna walk through the archway because it's night's good color. It's black. It happens because I'm bored.
I've had my fun.
Right. And so I'm gonna come over up here to the front, and I'm just gonna like go through. The
You're gonna go
archway.
through the arch? Because right now you're
Yes.
going into the mouth that
Yeah,
eats
that's
metal.
the mouth thing.
Sorry, I'm going into the arch that's black.
Okay, so you tie yourself to Vel before?
Yep.
He steps through the archway, and the rope goes slack.
Oh shit!
Are you in
Well
there?
then.
Can you hear me?
I think they're dead.
I'm gonna
What
just
happened?
send this to you in a private message.
Basically, the scorpion starts panicking. Click, clickety clack, 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 clickety clack, clack,
Skitter,
clack.
skitter, 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 skitter.
You see me
Oh,
like,
Well,
Don't
that's
worry.
not good.
Don't worry, young clacker. I'm gonna like crawl down the wall and pat it on the head.
I back out. Can I, as a scorpion, can I pull the rope with my claw and like pull it in?
Yeah, you
Reel
pull
it
your
in?
rope. Yeah. Nothing on the end. It's just a rope.
Shit!
Well, that's disconcerting.
Clack, clack, clickety clack,
What
clack.
are we doing with this? Should we go through?
Fuck it, I'm going to go
I mean-
through. I'm gonna walk along the ceiling and go up like through the surface.
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
The drow vanishes into the other side of the thing. So suddenly,
Fuck.
Karen, appearing in this cramped room with you is your companion. It's now very tight in here and unpleasant.
God damn it. Vera!
Just wait till the
What?
scorpion comes in.
Are you?
Don't touch anything.
You want to try the other door?
Yeah, I don't think I want to.
Val, you can turn into a spider, right?
I don't think I want to go
Clack,
through there.
Clickety clack.
Like that seems like it's not working.
I think
Alright,
with all
so-
the clacking, it sounds apprehensive because it costs B shape for me to change.
Karen and Carolyn, you guys can tell me, or yes, Carol and
Carol.
Karen. There's too many C names.
What's their character
You
name?
guys can, if you guys want to do anything, let me know. So you're
Okay, yeah.
Guys, there's two
I'm
of you
thinking.
here now. I will let you know you are in a small like 5x5 chamber, cramped in there to each other, and along the southern wall of the chamber, there's 3 levers that can be moved and each into 3 different positions, up and down, and then set in the middle. They are all. They are all set in the center right now.
Need to afford these keys. Then beware the trap. I'm not.
How about we go back to the
Let's. I
that
don't
one
think I
with
can.
the creepy skull thing with the
Anybody have mage
fall on the
hand?
floor.
You're not bad.
I'm gonna see what's going on with the. I'm gonna take a look at the face on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take one of my arrows, and I'm gonna stick it like into the mouth.
Okay.
Oh, I got an idea.
Huh?
All right, I walk
As
along,
I
and
pull it
go,
out and
Give
turn
me,
to.
give me one of your arrows. So
It like what happened to my arrows? I pulled it out.
You put it into the mouth.
Yeah.
However far you put it in, that's how much
Yeah.
doesn't come back out.
All right. Well, I hand whatever's left to oh, what's your name?
Tom.
Tom.
Alright.
I hand whatever's left to Tom.
The
All
only
right,
horrible
so-
name in the game.
I take something sharp and like cut across my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then I take the thing that I just got blood on and I put it into the hole.
You just toss it in there, or you stick just the bloody part in, avoiding the mouth
I stick
yourself?
the bloody part in.
Okay. When you pull it back out, however far you put it in, that part's gone.
Well, shit. I said if
I
red
think
stands
we
for
found
blood.
the best. I think we found the best shredder thing ever. You got trash,
we
we can
need-
throw it right in.
Apparently, we need magic metal, or we go through the other
I think
entrance.
magic metal like is gonna be on the loop of magic metal. I don't have any rings.
Me neither.
You
I
don't any
have-
rings either, do you?
Oh dang!
I have an idea.
Well, you're not
See.
with them. You're
Yeah.
you're levers.
Okay. Can I get out of the room with the levers?
You tell me.
I'm gonna try to walk out of it
How?
through the ceiling where I came in.
You walk up to the ceiling?
Yeah.
It's a solid ceiling. Make a perception check. The ceiling, with a cursory glance, it's definitely solid. Okay, it's a ceiling.
Okay. I'm gonna walk across the ceiling.
Yeah, you walk across the ceiling.
Yeah.
I
Wait, what did you roll on the die? A 3? What is
Yeah.
you have that fucking weird rogue thing where you can't roll less than a 10, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
On skill checks? Like if
Yeah.
you're proficient, I don't remember the actual rule for it. I'm just vaguely
Well, I
aware.
have a double proficiency on perception.
Yeah, and what is it called? Like reliable talent, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, reliable talent. You get it 11th level. Let me see what it does, because it may save your life. Why is it not telling me?
You've refined your chosen skills until they approach perfection. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you could treat a d20 of roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
Okay, so what's 10 plus your perception?
21.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Then in that case, with the 21, you can tell the ceiling is hollow.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Ceiling's
What?
hollow.
That's nice.
I'm gonna, like,
Is it
scooch
locked?
down to the walls. Like, on the side of the wall. And then I'm gonna poke the ceiling with my broken rapier.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. You can hear the hollow on the other side. You think you could maybe pry it open?
I'm gonna
Wait,
try to
is
pry it open.
I can't use magic. Is it locked?
Dunno, looks like I could pry it open though.
You got thieves' tools.
I'm just gonna try to pry it open with my sword.
I want to smack the face.
Sorry,
With a
broken
sword.
rapier.
I'm gonna
the side
bitch
of it?
slap it.
Yeah, just like smack like it like and like
Don't
Tap
use your
it a-
good sword.
tap it a couple times and then smack it. Like
Tap. It makes a metallic ringing noise as you strike it, but causes no visible damage. The ceiling opens up and immediately
Damn
sort of
thing.
turns northward in a long, narrow tunnel that's just high enough for you to crawl in.
I'm gonna shimmy up the side since it's so cramped, and I'm a the ability.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can climb up. I mean, the ceiling's like 8 feet above your head, so you can climb up into this tunnel and start exploring this tunnel if you want.
I mean, I'd
Okay,
like
I'm
to
gonna
tell
climb
the
up.
others where we are if I can,
How?
like, walk across the wall to the entryway of the arch
do you
and
think?
stick my head out.
When you start going, there's just a tunnel. You don't see the arch or anything like that.
No, I mean like from the main room, not in the ceiling.
the
You have no way of you can't. Can you see them on your screen right now?
That's because we have cross character thingy, whatever.
Here,
Okay.
I'll fix it because you don't know
I
where
can
the fuck they
see-
are. You can't talk to them.
I can see
can't
what
s-
Karen sees.
I can't see where I came in.
No.
You're
Okay,
teleported, basically.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go up the tunnel then, or up the roof hole.
Oh, I see what it is.
Bleep,
you think they made it to the Great Hall?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's
They probably
I
got
mean,
it's pretty-
I-
that's-
transported to like a prison or something. Now they have to figure their way out.
When I was setting up the character sheets, I accidentally
That's
gave
oddly
all of you
specific.
guys control.
prisons aren't usually held like that.
Go
It's really
back.
dark. When I poked my head through, I couldn't see anything. I'm afraid they're dead.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
it was
Oh dear.
what did Grindel say? It was conjuration magic.
Yeah, before she unfortunately died.
Maybe it, transported them somewhere else.
Yeah, there.
Worry
Okay,
about it.
you guys shouldn't be able to see each other's shit now.
Gotcha.
I think the
Oh, good,
Let's
I
call
can't.
it the tunnel.
the spiders are gonna look around. Or not spider. The scorpion's gonna
Yeah,
look around.
you guys can't see them. You don't hear them. You have no contact with them, but you can crawl through the tunnel if you guys want. So is that what the two of you are doing?
Yep, I'm following
Avoid the
Grundle.
green,
What about-
keep cuts
what about-
along the way.
what
The
about
keys
the,
are most important. Find the Iron Men.
Oh, what about the tunnel you found earlier?
The tunnel we found earlier was just like it had like some. I'm afraid it'd be trapped just as much as this one is.
What about the one that was to the west?
Oh, I didn't go in that one.
Well, let's go check
Wasn't-
it out.
You want to go check it out? I mean, we can. Let me get on the. Let's see. I don't see any. Okay, watch out for the traps, though. Remember, we. So we retreat from the tunnel. All right, watch this. There's a long. Those metal spikes hurt.
I could stay B-shaped for 14 hours.
Well, that's handy.
Alright.
Who wants to
Are
climb
there any
aboard?
traps in this one?
I'll climb.
Hang on just a second. I want to see what Karen and Carol are gonna do.
There's a rock in our way.
Not a safe throw. I didn't mean to push. A safe throw. There's a rock in our way.
What kind of rock? Is it mobile? Can you move it? Am I 29?
It's smooth. I can try.
You reach out and try to push it.
Yeah.
Your hand goes through it.
Ah!
Wow. Bollocks. That's
Does she
nice.
still have her hand?
Yeah, it's not real. It's an illusionary. The
I'm
door.
gonna use my Eldritch Sight before I go through again because the last time I went through a spell, I ended up with this one in a fucking tunnel.
Yeah. So when you use your Eldritch Sight to gaze forward, you can actually the illusion of the rock in front of you sort of shimmers, and you can see through the rock. And there's actually well, here I can just move you so you can see what you can see.
Oh, hi, Isabel.
That's probably you.
Oh, fuck now.
Doop. That's what you see.
Oh.
So the rest of you guys
this
go to
looks
this other tunnel.
familiar.
What do you guys do? in this
I'm gonna
other
turn
tunnel?
to
Well,
I'm gonna turn to Vera and go.
Um,
Oh.
I've got a quarterstaff, so I can like tap around in front of me to try and find any loose mortar.
All of the stones in front of you are loose.
I
They all shoot.
I clack, and I basically move them with my claw back behind me, and I'm gonna go forward. And then I want to feel around. Do I feel anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I got an idea.
Ends in two stone tunnels. Or two stone doors, excuse me.
Can I try the door with my claw?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it
check
opens
the trap
easily.
first.
Want to pull it open?
Can I see if my spidey senses are tingling before I pull it all the way?
You can feel something on the other side of the door pulling back against you. Some sort of resistance as you pull on it a little bit. But you can't see whatever the mechanism is.
I'm gonna turn around and look at everybody else and be like, and like motion to
I've got
stay
an
back.
now is it like a? I examined the door handle. Is it like a handle or like a pull thing or what
There
is
are
it?
two wooden poles.
Two wooden poles. I move forward. I tie a rope to it, like to the pole handle, and then I tie it to the claw of the scorpion.
Okay.
And I back away.
How much slack did you give me? A lot, right?
Yeah, as much as the rope is, what is it, 50 feet in the explorer's pack?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way back out,
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's
I'm gonna give it a
go
good.
back to like there.
All right, and then I'm gonna just basically back up and pull at the same time.
Okay. The door swings open, and for just a moment you see a blank stone wall on the other side of it, and then the ceiling inside of the tunnel collapses, and the tunnel is completely filled with rubble.
Whew.
There's a
Okay.
slight shake, and then just rock and dust kicked out all over you.
Good thinking, Ruba. I-
Try the other tunnel, you say?
I clickety clack
It
like
was
a
worth a
bunch.
shot.
Just like go and grab the, wrap up the rope. So this is why we don't try other tunnels.
What about the first one?
All right, all right.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, let's try that. Oh, that's farther. Let me see.
We got 2 ropes.
All right, yeah, let's tie them together. I'll go in.
If the two of you want to head back to the north, you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around for the others. Like, where the fuck are they?
Yeah, we tie the
You-
ropes.
You probably heard all that commotion of shit falling.
Oh,
Probably.
We're dead.
where'd you come from?
What are you doing?
You guys aren't dead.
No.
What happened?
Good to know.
Hey!
We went through the wall, and then we went through the ceiling, and I went through a tunnel, and we looped right back around to the great hallway.
It was a fucking dead end.
A dead end.
Oh, that's
Huh.
great.
Hello, Valley.
Well, we're trying to. I run and like
Guys,
grab
don't go in
onto.
there.
Yeah, I grab under her knee, like hold on there. We're trying something.
Oh, I come up and I tie the rope to the
You guys
pulleys
gonna do
and
the
then to
rope
her
trick?
to Vel's claws.
Yeah, we do the same rope trick.
Go back out.
Okay, so you're muted.
Before I get all the way out and pull, I'm gonna slap whoever's in the entrance Arrgh! with my clackers, and then, and
I
then,
fall back about 10 feet.
and then I think with 2 ropes, I'm probably good here, so I can, since they're both attached to each other.
Right now, you guys are down with ropes, just so you know, because the other rope was buried.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Still what?
Whoever's rope that was is gone.
Yeah, so 50 feet would be about there.
Okay. All right, so we'll do 1, and I'll just have like,
we can tie. I got a quarterstaff.
is it like a
You're
junk?
not
Is it a
Give us
junk?
another.
I think a rope. Well, I think a rope would be just fine.
What
Yeah.
are you trying to do? Somebody please explain it to me. I don't understand.
I pulled the
Well,
rope.
This is a series of
They're
14
trapped.
minutes
The
episode.
door swings open, and on the other side of it, you see the black stone. This time, the ground underneath you shakes, and you start hearing this grinding noise, this, and it takes you a moment to realize what it is.
I pulled the rope out.
It's tied.
Oh, can I pull the handle off? Can I make a strength throw or strength check to see if it pulls
It's
the
the-
handle off?
What's going on? It's the
What
what?
is it?
No, I can't do that.
Oh, that
The
thing.
giant stone inset in the wall slowly slides its way out, and then closes off the other end of the tunnel.
Whoa.
Floor to
Well, that's
ceiling?
fucking useless.
Yep, floor to ceiling.
Bitch.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I couldn't have used a strength save to try to pull the handle off the door.
You can make a strength check. Try to reel the rope out. It's fairly slow.
No.
Okay. You pull, the rope comes off the end of your claw, and then it gets pinched by the stone. You guys want to make a bio break real quick?
Sure.
I gotta pee.
We have
Alright,
20
I'll be
feet
right
of rope that we can salvage. I go up and I
Oh, the
nip
other
it.
half
For an
rope.
hour and a half and we haven't gotten anywhere. I
Alright,
feel
yeah.
like the Tomb of Horrors is a myth at this point.
Alright, bio break. Be right back.
BRBs.
Yeah, for real. You guys were just able to like walk straight out.
Well. Yep.
Lucky.
Mostly we felt very comfortable with one another. Need a drink. I wish we had gummy bears.
Right?
I could go for some gummy bears as well.
The Walmart ones are really good. Pizza
Mm.
Dots.
My
Yeah, they're
allergies are
like
kicking
good
my
quality.
ass right now.
Oh my god, same.
Like there was a cat on my snuggie.
Oh no.
I don't know what to make of this place. Like, I really don't.
I fucking hate puzzle traps.
I'm like, I don't understand these puzzles or these traps.
I'm having a problem. Like, I like the, I don't know where to go with the.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
I think what we should do.
What are we gonna do with the green reddened thing? Like
I think-
the colored stone's got to be something.
I think I'm gonna have to like crawl inside of that room, get up in the ceiling, loop a rope around one of those levers, and pull it.
I don't know how we're even supposed to like person who's taken any damage because she's just fucking fallen. But we haven't even gotten inside of the tomb to experience the horrors.
We're terrible
what the shit?
adventurers for being awesome adventurers.
We're really bad at this or something, I guess.
Is there another like pit that we haven't been able to get inside?
Oh.
Divinese.
Not you. There's the third one over there. Is there anything?
The third one we tried and it was it didn't really work too well. Oh god.
What
Somebody's grapefruiting.
the? What? What?
I'll send you guys the video later.
No!
It's great.
That sounds terrible. So what are we supposed to do?
Oops.
I guess we're too dumb for this adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to be a one shot. Damn, we can't even get inside.
No.
for 90 minutes.
Apparently we're like half
guess-
retarded.
Trick on this one. That's so sad.
Hmm.
Oh, sweet.
Jesus, wicked.
I got 5 whole bits.
Nice.
What's up? You got bits? You got streams up? I got my stream up. Anybody watching my stream?
I was,
No,
but
man,
my
I feel
computer was
myself
lagging
just
for some
watching
reason.
the stream of
I
this
didn't
right now
watch.
because we're doing jack shit.
I didn't know you were streaming. I'm gonna hop in your channel.
Well, now nobody's watching, so I think I'm just gonna take it down.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm having too many allergy problems. I keep having to eat my bike.
So, what do you guys want to try to do next?
Anal.
Go home.
Okay, does anybody have a fucking magical ring?
Yeah.
I have a fucking magical ring.
Not willing to give it up though, so we're gonna have to find a magical ring. We're
Yeah,
gonna have to
that's
go back
fine.
to town and buy
We
a
can
different
use
one.
mine.
Let's
We
just.
can
go back-
fucking
Can we go back to town and buy a magical ring?
Yeah, let's
No.
do that.
listen to me. We're gonna use mine.
No, we're gonna go back and buy a magical ring.
We don't even know
We're
what
gonna
you're
waste
supposed to do
so
with it, because if you stick your ring inside the mouth of that demon thing, it's just gonna be disappeared. You're gonna be short a magical ring.
Yeah.
I didn't pay anything for it. I picked it off a dead man. Oh, this is beautiful.
What's your character?
Grendel.
Yeah, you're the what? Hi, miss.
I'm the tiefling warlock, and I'm middle-aged, and I'm missing a fucking horn, and I'm actually crazy.
Oh yeah.
Wait, somebody's missing a horn?
Hold on.
Why do we always have these goddamn tiefling warlocks?
Why do we always have these fucking useless elves?
Good question.
I have a
Yes.
ring of water walking, and we can just throw it in the fucking pit and see what the fuck happens.
All right, let's do it.
40, and he's super done.
I think that's like a baby in tiefling years.
You guys
Yeah,
can,
it is.
you
Oh, it
guys
is?
can migrate your way through the tunnel without having to worry about the pit traps.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have
Thought
to
they
make athletic-
had human less then.
Okay, I think that's a hint to go back to the fucking tunnel.
Well, no, I saw Tom moving through and he rolled acrobatics. So I'm just saying, just don't worry about it.
Okay, I
Alright.
think
Alright.
Scorpion's just gonna like search the tunnel in
Okay.
grueling slow fashion.
What am I? So what are we doing with the ring again?
All right. So the red path leads to the mouth thingy, right? And
Yeah.
it says, "If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need to sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal. You are well along your march."
So I'm gonna take my magic ring and I'm gonna
Toss it in there, yeah.
I'm gonna tie it to my quarterstaff first because my hand in there.
What chest is got magic ring?
I'm just looking at this chest on the wall and clack clack clickety clacking until someone looks at me.
I'm gonna go off and look and see if there's a magic ring in that clickety clacker.
Isn't that the one that made the pit?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Oh shit.
Damn.
So, is
Yeah.
anything in the chest?
Nope.
Well,
Okay.
Is there
there
anything-
anything else that's magical in here that I could shape into a circle?
Nope.
Anything metal that's magical?
Nope.
Is there any metal in here?
Like magic
The
Play-Doh.
chest.
In the chest.
The chest is metal.
But it's not magic.
No.
Back.
Can
Okay.
anybody magic shit?
I can't. Enchanting takes materials and time.
Well,
So I'm gonna take my ring.
we got materials and time.
I'm gonna balance my ring on the tip of the dagger, and I'm just gonna poke it through into the
Hang
mouth.
on just a second before you do that. Because I'm reading something.
Oh.
So when you start examining around the chest, Carol,
Yeah.
you notice that the fresco itself is painted to look like a door. And
Oh.
the rolls are standing on either side of the door, holding the chest inside the center of the door. And the inside of the fresco, like on the door hinge, there's actually like a little gap between in the rock.
Can I stick the end of
We
my
might have
broken
another door.
scimitar in it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, make like an athletics check.
Oh, you want
Okay.
some help over there?
Try your sword bends, but it does not open.
Okay.
It's like heavy stone. It may actually be solid. I'm not entirely sure.
Vera, you
Yo.
want help over there?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna.
You have to remember there's a 10-foot pit in front of this fresco. But you can't
Well, we're
stand
prying it
directly
from
in
the
front
side,
of it.
right? But we can pry
Like,
it
don't
from the side.
I'm just saying don't step in the pit.
Okay, yeah. So, I guess do an athletics check.
Nah, I think Scorpion's just gonna stand over the top of the pit.
Or strength check. Oh, we'll just do athletics.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, that sucks.
Okay. Pry, but nothing budges.
About how big is this slit? Is it like
It's paper width.
so how
Alright.
did I get my sword in there if it's paper width?
Try the ring thing.
Very thin blade.
Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing the ring thing.
You put your magical ring on the end of your dagger and stick it into the mouth.
Yeah. Because fuck, I'm out of ideas.
Pull the dagger back out. However far you put it in is gone.
And I look at it and I'm not even fucking surprised.
Fuck's sake.
That's nice. Oh look, my ring is gone.
Sorry.
Whatever.
God damn it! Why do we all have the same shitty accent?
Sorry.
Wow.
Clack, clack, clickety, clack, clack, clack.
That's clack clack clickety clack to you,
Because
governor.
I
Because none of us can
mocked
do any other accent.
because I wasn't feeling Satan.
Oi, clock, clock, clickety, clock then.
Watcha.
Ah, fuck.
You know what?
So what have you been doing?
Mr. or Mrs. Scorpion, would you mind opening up these places that you were lining out earlier?
You want to collapse the
Oh.
pits?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I clock, clack, clack, clickety, clack, 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 clack. Means
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. You can go through and all of the pits you discovered. You can
I just kind of like bang with my
bang on
fist.
them and open them up.
I open them up.
They all descend down 10 feet into spikes.
Oh, balls.
Piss, I'm muted again.
I'm gonna investigate all the pits. I'm just gonna like lay down next to the edge and just look down them and see if I see
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll for me.
Okie doke. Investigation. Right. Where is it? There. Oh, sweet.
They are all pits that descend down 10 feet onto spikes that you were going to assume, based on prior experience, are poisoned.
I'm gonna relay that to the group.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Ah, clack, 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 clack.
Well, we can always try the shiny stones over here.
Is this door magic?
I
Oh,
tried.
piss.
Well, we only try what, two combos, eh?
Yep, you only tried the stones twice.
Well, there's only, if we assume there's only 3, there's what, 9 combos total?
I don't understand what you're doing, Susie.
Eh?
She's trying to punch this wall door open.
Try to punch the wall open.
Slam your claw into the wall, and the chest, like, it rakes down the wall, and you pull the chest out of the wall. It
Oh,
down,
fuck!
clatters into the pit, and vanishes into the dark, which splatter across the spikes.
Is there anything where the chest was?
A hole in the wall.
Oh, I'm going through the hole. See ya.
I mean, it's not. You can't. It's only like this big for starters, and then there's a rock on the other side. Like, it's solid.
This big, meaning like
Ah.
3 inches. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, what's in the hole? What's the hole look like?
it's not like a hole. Like, it's an
There's a
indention.
hole?
It's
an
a-
indention.
Guys, that was a natural 20 of me beating on this fucking hole in the wall. So I'm gonna guess that it's probably something magic.
Is it a magic
Fucking
hole?
hate this place
Are you
so
trying
much.
combinations with the stone while this is going on, Tom?
Yes, I'm trying all of them. Every
I
single one of them.
fucking hate this.
Just tell
place.
me what combinations you try.
Okay, so there's a red, or sorry, there's a yellow, a blue, and an orange, right?
Uh huh.
So I'm gonna try yellow, orange, blue.
Wait, hang on. Okay, no, they glow for a second and then go dim again.
Okay, so blue, yellow, orange.
They glow for a second and then go dim again.
And then
Yellow, blue, orange.
yellow, blue, orange.
Okay, they thrum again, and the light does not dim or dissipate, and the mist in front of you parts, and you can see mist shrouded on either side. You cannot see walls or a ceiling, but a path just appears in front of you, winding off into the dark.
Fuck.
Fucking right, eh? I go through.
Oh, fuck.
You
I hate
follow the-
everything
follow the
so
trail.
much right now.
You follow the trail. You follow the path.
Fucking right, eh? That was
I
fantastic.
follow the path on the wall.
You can't. There are no walls. It's mist on either side. There are no walls to walk on.
I can't walk on the mist.
Jesus, whoever that is. Fuck, I hate this.
Woo! Where'd I go?
Okay, I'll walk on the floor
God.
then.
Can
I
you
guess
do
I'll
that?
also follow.
Thunk. It's gonna get cramped in quick.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna
You, as a
absorb it.
scorpion, cannot fit through the archway. You're too big.
So I'm like sidling through this teeny tiny tunnel.
Yeah, let me redo
No,
you
and I'm
guys what you see on the other side
Oops.
before we get any
Okay.
further.
tapping for myself with a quarterstaff.
Yep. So
As
you,
I
you
move
follow
back and forth
the
with
you follow the passage, and eventually the mist sort of closes in behind each of you individually. And as it does, you find yourself in a room with walls and a ceiling as before. The small room holds what appears to be a statue of a gargoyle, 8 feet tall with 4 arms. One of its arms has been broken off and lies on the floor in front of the statue. Are you still a scorpion?
I guess I have to drop out of B shape.
Okay.
I guess
Well,
we
that's
should
odd.
probably investigate that statue.
And then you follow the trail.
Fucking
Yeah.
hate this.
Did anybody investigate the statue?
I don't mind small spaces.
I did.
Oh,
Or
awesome.
Will.
What?
Yeah, you guys can. You're welcome to investigate the statue if you want.
I'm investigating the statue.
Give
Well,
me,
I guess I'm perceiving the statue.
Yeah, give me a roll.
I'm looking at the stuff on the ground.
Okay. The two of you that have taken time to examine the statue, you can tell that the way it's positioned, each one of its 3, it's still attached arms. Its hands are sort of oddly shaped, and in the center of each of its hands is almost like an indention that looks like it's cut octahedrally, like something's meant to be placed there.
So we're in a room and not this teeny hallway.
You're in the room you're in currently, yeah.
Looking at
Okay.
the stuff on the floor that's fallen off.
Yeah. The
does-
arm that's broken off.
Yeah, the arm that's broken off. Does it have that? Does it have that same indention of the octahedron?
It does not. In fact, it has a completely closed fist.
Does the fist have a ring on it?
No.
Well,
How heavy is the arm?
Probably weighs. It's a stone arm from a gargoyle, so it probably weighs a good like 15, 20 pounds.
I'm not going to lift that, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, I mean you can pick it up.
It's like I'm gonna pick it up. Like, do we need this?
Is that
It's
magical?
like as big as me almost.
Is it magical?
The statue.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has some sort of magical properties attached to it. You're not sure its exact function, but you think it would be triggered by placing whatever's missing from its hands into its hands.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I'm like, there's this like thing that looks like it's supposed to. We're supposed to put something there. I bet. It's just too
that's-
perfect.
That's nice, but where would
Pointing out.
Hmm.
And Tom. Oh wait, who is?
I'm in the
I'm-
lead.
Yeah, I was gonna start moving like through people's legs down the tunnel.
Tom, as you move forward, you find yourself facing like a solid stone wall.
Well,
is it actually
ball.
solid? Try to stick your hand through it.
All right, I
So-
poke it with my quarterstaff.
Your hand,
Oh,
your
Lord.
quarterstaff goes right through it.
All right, let's go through it. Or are you
Thank
gonna
God
like?
he's-
Here.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna
fucking simple.
step through it.
Following.
I'm gonna look for traps. So I'm looking for traps because I think it's trapped.
Not trapped. You step through it
Probably
into a giant hall, a great hall. It's similar
Oh,
to
our
the
hall
area
fallen.
you passed through before. The floor inlaid with colorful tiles, the walls and ceilings painted with figures of animals, strange signs, and glyphs. The human and human-like creatures posing here and there. Along each wall, you see a series of statues, each posed in different. Each posed differently, and several of them are holding these colored orbs. The statues, the little pillars you see on there, are colored accordingly, holding these orbs in different positions.
Is an elemental
Anything you like.
smaller, like human size?
It varies.
Like-
I have to look.
Okay.
And like an air elemental, you can turn into gas. So
I might end up doing that. The water I can just go through, right?
I don't know, but I know you can as an air elemental. but it'll be on the character sheet for the creature. So
I'm like really surprised and kind of like just running back and forth, like, whoa, looking at all the things on the statues.
Stay away from the green.
Oh.
Cleaning my nails with my
Yes.
broken dagger.
So I can squeeze into anything as narrow as small
Yeah.
as 1 inch.
So this is a statue of a creature with like a jackal's head and a human's body, and it is holding a yellow orb on one of its shoulders.
A yellow orb on one of his shoulders.
So you're gonna go air elemental.
No, water elemental, because I can squeeze through anything as small as 1
Do
inch.
you want to do that now, or do you want to wait until it becomes necessary?
I think I will
Fuck this
wait
human form.
a little bit.
I'm gonna go to the end of the hallway.
I'll wait until some shit happens, I guess.
Okay.
Do I-
The end of the hallway, as you come closer, there is I guess you're gonna freak the fuck out. There's an archway, and 3 of the stones in the archway as you approach begin to glow.
Ah, shit.
What color are they glowing?
Tom.
I'll just put it in the chat. The left-hand base stone shines an olive hue. The one on the right glows citron, and the keystone 7 feet above your heads gives off a russet light.
Hit the red one.
What color is russet? Is that
Tom,
brown?
it's your turn.
Reddish brown.
In front of you, the archway is swirling with mist.
Ooh. I hit
Don't
the
hit-
citron and I hit the rosette. Lights. They're
They-
stones.
They glow softly for a moment, like slightly more intensely.
Then I hit the green one?
Don't hit the green one.
It glows brighter again, and then they dim again. They dim back.
I hit the
And you
rosette
guys,
and-
just to
B.
give you guys a little leeway here, you can go through every combination of hitting them, and they never stay lit.
Okay.
It's a good thing you said that. We've been trying that for
Thanks.
hours.
Well,
gonna
otherwise,
go-
otherwise, I know Caroline would just made me a list of all of the possible combinations and just kept doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
I will assume that happened.
Yeah.
Never stay lit.
I'm gonna investigate
maybe
this.
do something with these orbs.
I'm gonna investigate this brown one I'm standing in front of. Black, brown, whatever color.
3, 4, 5. 5. The statue there is actually broken, and the orb has fallen down to its feet.
Gonna pick
and
up the orb.
whatever light they were shedding is gone. It's a big, heavy piece of stone with no color coming off of it.
Can I pick up the big heavy piece of stone?
Yeah.
Can I stick said big heavy piece of stone onto the hand?
Yeah, it's a big black stone. Set it up into the like crack and broken statue. Nothing really happens.
Are any
I'm
of
gonna
the other
spend about-
statues
Like,
broken?
if we're all just kind of hanging out here, I'm gonna spend about 20 minutes or so meticulously looking for like investigating every statue that we can for that specific looking octahedral thing.
Oh, there's
Can I
also
do that?
like these 2 doors.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
I didn't even see them.
Well-
Try the doors.
None of
Well-
the statues have anything that's small or of the appropriate size.
Okay, so they're all
Uh,
like huge.
I speak up. The doors have not been exactly useful.
Well, are they
I
trapped?
better look.
Oh!
Well, it's about time they are useful, right?
Sure.
I
Well,
wish I lived in your
Are
world.
they trapped?
Seems nice and simple.
I would like to
take a look.
investigate this door I'm in front of.
Yeah, you can see a near the wooden handle that's used to pull it open. Sort of like right set into the side of the door, and the door sticks out of the wall or slightly out of the jamb, and affixed to the side of it. There's a wire that runs behind it.
Can I disassemble it without triggering it?
You can try.
What do I do for
These
that?
Thieves' schools.
Thieves' tools.
If you need an assist, let me know.
How do I use them?
You
click
have
on
to
'em.
you have to set them up as like a tool on your character sheet.
I thought they were.
Oh, yep, that's right.
Well, that's me.
Oh no, up here it says tool.
Oh. Yeah, I can't click on it.
Dexterity. There you go.
Whoop.
Okay.
Well,
You snip the wire. Hold your breath for a moment. Nothing seems to happen.
all right. I'm gonna crawl up on the ceiling and then prop the door open.
I mean, you'd still have to be in front of the door to like grab the handle and open it, even if you're
Okay, well-
trying to dangle from above.
You can open it
okay.
And the
side.
ceiling's like 15 feet high, so it's too tall for you to reach down.
All right, well, I'll just open it anyway.
I'm gonna tell this guy to move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where
You should
to?
move.
Trace.
Forward or backward?
Less than
18.
that. So you open the door, and the wire where you cut it was still pinched between the door and the door frame. And when you open it, it's a stone wall with about a 3-inch diameter hole on the other side, and a spear comes rocketing out of the hole as the wire retracts back into it.
Ow.
You get lucky. You take 17 points of damage as the spear rakes across your shoulder, spins you about in a circle.
Can I use
Jesus.
uncanny reflexes to half that damage?
Uncanny dodge.
5'5" and a
Uncanny dodge.
5'1" and a 6.
I think,
48.
does that only work on a creature, or is it just
I don't know.
attack rolls?
I
Let me
think it's
look.
a
Let's look.
Yeah, it looks like an attacker. Well, yeah, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can
You
use
wouldn't
your
be able
reaction to have.
Nope.
Heck. So 31 or 17.
Oh,
where is this coming from?
This door that has opened.
Ew,
Oh,
that
so I
one's
can't.
trapped.
Never mind. I can't help you. I have
Uh.
gloves of missile catching. Missile
Yeah, that
snaring.
only,
I beg
that
your
only
pardon.
works if somebody shoots you.
Oh, try it on the other door. The one you're in front of. Or
I
no, wait,
got
the
it.
one
Let
Vera's
me-
in front of.
I'll try something. I'm
We could
mumble.
talk in two-tone.
Yeah, so I mumble a couple of things in two-toned.
Somebody really should have taken Mage Hand.
So so standing in front of the door, I mumble a couple of things under my breath and kind of do a few like swirls with my hand, and I cast
Mhm.
find traps on that door.
It's trapped
Nice.
by literally an identical trap as to the other door. You can see the wire glows brightly into your vision now as it wraps under behind the door.
And there's nothing behind the first door.
It opens into literally a stone wall with a hole big enough to shoot a spear out of.
Well, if somebody can help me out, it's the same kind of deal here. If we just try to open the door to one side and
That's what I was thinking.
stick away from the hole that's gonna be on the other side, I can guarantee you,
Stand right next to it,
guarantee
open
you
it.
that there's gonna be the same thing.
Okay. You want to
Try
stand off to
disabling
the
it.
side and pull the door open? That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You stand off to the one side so you're not standing in front of the
What?
door. As the door comes swinging open, a spear shoots across the room and clatters against the stonework here. Can all of you guys make perception checks for me as it hits the stonework?
Oh,
Is everybody doing it?
25.
my eyes aren't so good.
Perception.
What do your elf eyes see?
Okay, so Vel and Vera, because I'm not going to be able to say her name, you notice as the spear hits and shatters against the stone door behind you, for just a moment, the stone seems almost like it shifts.
Crap. I'm gonna move this shit around.
Did you see that stuff? That was nuts. Did you see how fast that went?
Just rocketed.
Oh,
Oh.
Kyle, you would notice it too. So when the spear hits the wall on the other side, the stone like warbles for a moment.
On the opposite side.
Right here.
Huh. Did you see that? did you see how fast it went? And then did you see it hit and it kind of moved all that stuff?
I didn't see anything.
Me neither.
I did.
I swear it moved. You saw it?
Yeah, I
You
saw
saw
it.
it too? As I point to the druid.
I saw it.
I think we can get on the other side of that.
Wall.
You want
Yeah, I
something?
see it.
Maybe it's
Are you
false.
hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Not you. Are you hungry? Okay, hold on. I gotta feed my dog.
Um, who's stronger than me? I mean, I can try to smack this thing, but I doubt I do much.
Over here. Let me try it.
Tom,
I
come over
can't
here.
really do a lot.
The athletics or just the strength?
If somebody points out the door, you can just open it.
Ow!
Wait, this door, like, we can, if we do our perception check, we can find the door on this wall right here.
You guys have noticed the door.
Okay.
Oh, we've
The
noticed it.
stone moved, and you can just open it. It looks like a
Huh.
pocket. Now that you're examining it more closely, you think it just pushes in slightly and slides to the right.
All right.
Huh. Let's do that. I just go on over and I open it.
Okay. And then slides into the crevice that is obviously designed for it, and
Pocket
opens into
door.
a small, like 5x5 room.
I don't trust it.
Well, that's rather boring.
Maybe it'll magically transport us to the next place.
Oh, wait.
Lord, I hope
Is
not.
is there magic in that room?
You have detect magic.
Oh,
Arcana.
I rolled Arcana.
I rolled Eldritch Sight
Don't-
to cover and investigate.
Magic.
What is it?
I'm gonna peek my head through and like look up and around, kind of looking for any kind of anything out of the ordinary besides just a closet.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
She's dead.
All right, I will. As soon as I find the right number.
Okay. You don't see anything. You don't see any traps or anything out of the ordinary or unusual.
All right, there's nothing on. Is there anything on the walls?
They're plain, like grayish, gray-brown stone walls, sort of roughly worked.
Well, that's disappointing. I walk out of the room, but I start looking at the other. At where the spear hit on the other side of the from the other.
Yeah,
Oh, it didn't hit.
It would have hit that other. Yeah, no, it sort of careened off of your friend, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Quick check.
investigate the statue.
Okay.
And kind of like line up like what the shot would have been. And like investigate like where it would have hit either on the statue or on the wall behind.
Yeah, go for it. Roll investigation. It is a statue. Let me find. Hang on, I'm on a different page. Let me get back to this room. It's statue number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a creature with an eagle's head and a human body, though the feet are oddly large, and it is holding a green orb above its head.
Shine green if you can.
I mean, how do I shun green? Do we just say like that's a really bad color of green? Just like not.
Yeah, Sarah appears, pat you on the shoulder. He's like, "Good job. Here's some money."
I don't know, something like that. Are there any?
see.
Okay, so it says that the Iron Men of Visage Grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. We haven't seen anything that look like humanoid figures, right?
Just this gargoyle statue thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a look behind the statue. This one.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Do you touch it at all while you're investigating?
Not like initially. I'm trying to like look around, like I'm crawling behind and beneath it. And I don't necessarily like mess with it.
Okay. This has the like a reddish, like hue-colored orb set between the feet of like a hulking, wide creature. And as you examine it closely,
Shit, he's rolling stuff. Shit. Shit.
it sort of shimmers in front of your vision. And for just a moment, you can actually see through it, and there is a tunnel that you can see behind it, and then it like sort of re-solidifies in front of you.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Hey guys, I think I found something.
You found a secret tunnel.
It looked like it, not necessarily. I mean, it could have been a regular tunnel at one point, but it kind of glowed for a second when I was taking a look and trying to find, like, and then like behind it, it was weird. I'm gonna go ahead and like feel along the wall.
Yeah, there's no actual wall behind it.
Oh, so I could see, and then I start.
No, there is. Like, it looks like there is, but when you touch it, you can tell that like there's just a hole behind the statue.
Yeah, so basically what I was gonna do is I was gonna like try to push against it, and I'm just gonna fall
literally
into
walk. Yeah, you can literally walk right through the statue and right through the wall on the other side.
It's like platform and 3/4.
Yeah, just go ahead and move forward. Hey guys, come on back here. It's nice and cozy.
Yeah, it's a tiny little crawl space actually.
Oh wait.
Yeah, so like being a crawl space, I'm almost able to walk, and I walk up into the end of the area.
That's supposed to be like this. Messed up.
That's fine. I'll just stay back here. There we
Yeah.
go. So I walk
so
up and
it comes to what looks like a dead end.
Poke it.
yeah, I mean last time it seemed to work, so I'm just gonna take my swords and kind of poke
Yeah,
at the wall.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. As you poke at the wall, you can tell that like as you jab at it, it makes like a wooden noise rather than like the clink of stone, and you realize it is a piece of wood that has been cleverly carved and stained to look like stone.
Nice.
This guy is so tricky.
Awesome. Yeah, it's some fine craftsmanship, to be honest. I didn't even think of this. I could have, like,
Anybody got a bag of holding?
you put that 10 feet away, I would have thought that was stone.
I almost grabbed mine, but I left it.
Anybody got anything to break this down with? I mean, I could smack it with my swords, but
I have a
That would do
crowbar.
much.
With the 16, you can actually see like set down in the actual stone, deep underneath the stonework at the bottom. There's actually a pair of hinges. You think this thing just swings open?
Ooh. Push
It's
it
more
over.
of a matter of knowing that it's there than it is like
Huh.
an issue with actually.
it looks like it opens up. I'm gonna go ahead and open it, just for fun.
Okay.
It
Godspeed.
opens up into a large square stone room.
Step
Inside of
inside.
which, sort of scattered across the floor, you see 3 large chests that look like they're bolted to the floor. The western one is gold, the center one is silver, and the eastern one is oak. Each is about 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, and about 3 feet high.
Are there any traps on them?
You'd have to go examine them to find out.
Somebody had to find traps, right?
I mean, I did.
That was Ruba.
You wanna see if these are trapped or not?
I mean, I can only do this like once at a like. That's a tall order you're asking, but I'm gonna
Oh.
go ahead and check out
Alright.
this middle one.
I'll come. I'm gonna perceptively start walking down the hall, but I'm gonna be real apprehensive about it.
Oh, are there any traps
see.
on these?
As you begin examining the chest, check the gold one first, assuming without opening.
That's what I was gonna.
Sort of examining the outside of it.
Yeah.
From the outside, you detect no traps. When you examine the silver one, the one in the center, and begin looking over it, it actually, the way it's like bolted into the floor is a little different than the others. It's about 1/4 of an inch set into the floor, which gives you the suspicion that there may be some sort of trap inside. And the oaken chest is the same as the gold chest. There's nothing that gives away the idea that it's trapped.
You
I
open
want
the
to see if I
open
can
gold
disable the
chest.
trap.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. I mean,
Can I perceive any kind of magic or anything crazy going on up in that room, other than my companions?
With your perception, no, you find the things I have described so far.
Okay.
Can anyone reach the
this thing
character
looks
sheets anymore?
obviously different. I might as well go ahead and take a
can.
look at it a little further. So, I guess I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna find traps on the silver one.
Okay.
Access my character sheet anymore.
Which character are you, Grindel?
Yeah.
Check it. Oh, I gotcha. There, you should have it
Thank
now.
you. Disappeared.
Yep, my fault. This is when I was fixing shit.
Mm.
Yeah, you can. So with the tech traps, you can. It like glows. It gives off like a silverish hue. It is definitely trapped.
Hmm.
You think opening it with what is tech traps? Presence of traps.
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. So I can actually, within the 120 feet, I could see any in the room, I
With a
suppose.
warning, mechanical pit trap. Yeah, the silver chest is trapped. You think
Huh.
it's probably affixed to the opening mechanism on the trap or on the
Yeah.
chest? Were to open it, it would do something bad.
Can we open the oak and the gold chest?
Yeah, you just tell me which
Can
one
you?
you want to open.
I'll open the oak since I think that's the one I'm standing in front of.
Okay, give me just a second.
He's got to roll for damage.
Basically.
I have to have you make a dexterity saving throw.
That's okay. My deck saving throws are fucking baller.
Unless you roll a one.
Well,
Okay.
actually, when you open the chest, the interior of it writhes around, and a swarm of snakes comes crawling out of the inside of the chest. And then you guys roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, pet.
Snakes.
Finally!
Finally some fighting!
Woo!
Oh shit!
You're not gonna. You're gonna be less excited about 10 seconds into it when the fight's over.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hang on a second. When the fi-
I did tell you this was not a combat-heavy dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got let's see, let's go
You guys
ahead.
roll your
Where
initiatives.
the hell is it?
Your crit fail is still 13.
Right?
Doink.
I have 19.18.
So Grendel, you react first.
I'm gonna lash out with poison spray onto those.
Poisonous
Ah.
Noctis. Poisonous Nox.
What?
Yep.
Yes, on the snacks.
Constitution.
Are they poisonous or venomous? Because I don't really
I
plan
just-
on eating them.
They fail. They take 27 points of
Oh.
damage. Grindel kills. You can describe your spell, but Grindel kills roughly 2/3 of them. What does that look like? Do you like put something in your mouth and then spit it into these snakes, and they like writher and writhe and dry up and die?
I spit a I like literally spit a curse at them.
Yeah, so this vile word escapes Grindel's lips as it they curl up angrily, and you just watch as dozens of these snakes begin to curl up and writhe in pain, and then suddenly go still.
And that was a cantrip.
And then it's your turn, Susie.
Everything's
Big
dead,
invisible-
right?
You don't know because you can't see it. So what do you do?
I guess I'll walk back over here and look.
So how far is that? That's 50, like 40 feet, 50 feet. You can't get that far.
I can't get
Why is
40
my
feet.
just-
No, you can move 30.
What?
You can move 30.
No, 30.
So that will be your whole turn to get to right there.
I'm just not gonna come in there. I don't hear anything.
Okay. I mean, you can get screaming and curse words. Tom.
Yeah, they got it.
Alright. I move up over to them and I punch the fuck out of them.
Jeebus.
Roll damage. There's no snakes left.
It's like it's jam. Good work. And I go to like fist bump you.
So
I
these
fist bump back.
burgalize
Thanks, bro.
on snakes inside of this chest. And that was the Ogun chest, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's do the silver one, or the
Oh.
gold one. The gold one. This one.
Why is my initiative all 4.18?
Don't worry about it. So you open the gold chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call around the corner. You guys
Oh, that's not
got
good.
it? And do you have it?
Can you guys roll initiative for me again?
Tits.
I don't think you
Oh.
have it.
I think they're
That's
fine.
not good.
Can you roll my initiative?
I can.
Are you in the bath?
She's
no,
not.
I'm getting snacks.
Snack, 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 snack.
For bath
Ruba,
time.
you get to react first. So you
All
open
right.
the chest, and then suddenly in the back corner of the room is a roughly 9.5 foot tall, about 4 or 5 feet wide at the shoulders, fully plate armored, rotting corpse.
Ew.
Oh,
that's
these are
so
my
nasty.
favorite.
And it is holding a giant curved scimitar in one hand, and it has a shield.
I wish Vera could see this.
I kind of speak to it in whatever language it tries, and like I'm gonna fuck you up. As I go ahead and make a move towards it and start slashing at it with my hands.
Is that your favorite enemy?
It is. It's one of them. So I pull out both of the swords from the left side, slashing at it.
Okay.
As soon as I can. Oh man.
You can't have any.
Rakes across the mottled armor still attached to its body. There's no flash of light. There's no pop noise. You open this chest, the skeleton's standing there.
Tits.
So your
Oh,
first
man.
attack misses.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it again.
Oh.
So you rake across the armor, and then you come back up, like I think behind its knee, and you feel it bite into something fleshy.
Nice. So, with that, I take. It does 9 piercing damage, and then I'm able to. After I do that, I come back at it again with my second attack.
Yeah.
Because I
How
have.
many attacks do you get at this level?
I get quite a few. I get extra attack as a ranger here.
At 5th level, you can attack twice. That's 2, and then you're dual wielding, so that gives you a third.
Mm-hmm. So
So you have 3 attacks.
yeah.
Cool.
So
Did you take 2 weapon fighting as your fighting style?
yes, I did.
So this time it turns and it like kneels down on one knee after you cut it, and your scimitar rakes across its shield as it bangs against the floor.
Damn it.
Wait, you have scimitars?
Is that your turn?
I do.
You
I back up a little bit. I back up to the other side of the room.
It's gonna take a swipe at you if you do.
All right, that's fine. It has disadvantage.
Why does it have disadvantage?
Because I am. Let me see. Horde or escape the horde. Opportunity attacks against me have disadvantage. It's my thing as a ranger. I took escape the horde,
Look, it's a 23.
so it gets a 23. So it hits.
You take, I think it was 19.
Yeah, it takes.
damage.
All right, fine. And with that, I'm going to toss out a dancing sword.
What kind of action is that?
It should be a bonus action, I believe.
You used your bonus action to make your third attack.
Oh, I thought that was a
Nope.
secondary.
So you get two attacks as an action, and because you're dual wielding, you can make a third attack as a bonus action.
Oh,
two
okay.
attacks.
I thought that was like under. Yeah,
So that's your turn.
yeah. You can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Clacker.
Okay.
This is
Fine.
not really a clacker. Carol, it's your turn.
Well, I'm not clacker anymore. Okay, I'm gonna get into the room.
Let me spread you guys out a little bit here. There we go.
And can I stealth across the room here?
No.
Good rock.
Where would you hide?
In midair.
That doesn't. I don't think it works that way.
In midair.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna climb up the walls. I'm gonna go around
Okay.
the side of it.
What is this thing? It's gonna take a swipe at you as you come up nip to it.
Okay, I'm gonna use what's it called?
I got a 14. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And let's see. Is this guy within 5 feet of this guy?
No.
Okay. I don't know how sneak attack works then.
You're not gonna get it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to wait. You can hold your action until somebody moves up next to it and then attack if you want, and then you'd get it.
I do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Back it.
Okay. So you are holding your action.
Can I make a stealth check now that I'm kind of behind him?
No, it can see you. It knows you're there. You're in like a 10 by 10 room with it.
All right.
So I move forward and I punch the fuck out of it. And
And then
since
Carol, you can
I'm-
go ahead and use your attack if you want, and you'll get your sneak attack damage.
And since I'm a monk, I have 2 chances to punch the fuck out of it. So I punch it twice.
You'll just get the 1 attack, Carol. But it'll hit. You get 18 points of damage from sneak attack. I still need your damage from your regular attack, Carol. There we go. And then... Motherfucker. Okay, and then 25 hits, 27 hits, and it looks like you're doing 17 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. You come sort of gliding across the room, punch this thing in the kneecap, and there's this horrifying snap noise as
Oh,
like
God.
the kneecap gives out, and it sort of stumbles, but whatever arcane energy animates it keeps it on its feet. And as you're doing that, the stumble opens up a moment for Vera to just stab it in the back of the skull. Your scimitar sinks quickly into the back of its skull and it retracts back out. And then it gives you a moment to crash into it again. Your fist collides into its armor and actually strips the breastplate off of its chest. And the breastplate, the massive breastplate, clatters to the ground next to you guys, which makes it its turn. It doesn't like this monk being up in its face, so it's going to try to swipe at you. It'll miss. 16 and 23. What's your AC?
Okay. I have an
It hit
AC
you.
of 15.
Yeah, so it hits you twice for 30 points of damage.
30?
Oh.
I got it for you.
Oh, okay.
2 big blows with this massive scimitar. One rakes across your shoulder. The blade is dull and rusted, so it doesn't cut so much as it just bludgeons, and you think you feel your arm come out of socket. And then like the pommel catches you across the side of the face while you're still reeling from the first blow. Blood splatters everywhere. Fluid Druid.
Okay, how many people took damage last round?
I've got
Not me.
damage, and I think...
I did.
Yeah, I'm about to come into the room. I'm
I haven't gone yet.
basically in the room now, but how many? Several?
I did.
Okay.
You see me hobbling over towards you, like after taking a hit.
Did you take a lot of hit? How messed up does he look?
I mean, I got like two decently deep cuts. I'm not necessarily really hurting.
Okay.
I'm not passing out anytime soon.
Okay. Then I think I will. Whoever looks worse off, I'm gonna cast. Healing word. Where's my?
It's probably gonna be me. I
I've
only
got
have
9 hit points left.
Yeah, the rainbow.
I've got half of mine.
Okay. Where is it? Wand of healing. Where did my wand of healing go? I don't see it.
I don't know. I didn't hear.
Okay. Well. Healing word, mass healing.
Healing word. Just moused over it.
Yeah, but it's not a wand of healing. That's a specific thing. So it does a specific amount.
That'll be your action.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bonus action be shape, but I have to get
Okay.
healing, whatever.
There's not really enough room here for you to turn anything big.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a water elemental.
Okay. I don't know how big those are.
They can fit in basically a 1-inch square if I want them to. So,
Okay. I think it's like as your action.
oh my god, why is this not working?
I don't just cast your orders. Just cast your. Don't worry about your one. So you get 9 hit points back. Kyle.
Oh,
And then
sweet.
as your bonus action, you want to turn into a water elemental?
Yep.
I think I forgot to give your water elementals, like, you explode again.
Yeah, basically I walk in there and I explode. And you guys are probably covered in blood at this point again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Letting go everywhere, and you see the lithe form of your druid companion standing there, but is now made out of water. Grendel. It's your turn.
Finally. I'm gonna spit out a similar curse.
Okay.
Poison spray on it.
Okay. Makes a. It has no effect. Spit out the curse word at it. It doesn't even register you.
Oh fuck.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Oh, as my can I do a reflex?
A
guess.
reaction.
A reaction.
That's generally something you do like not on your turn. What are you trying to do as your reaction?
Rebuke.
It has to attack you.
Okay, it has to attack me.
So if it attacks you, you can hellish rebuke it. If it doesn't, then it'll never come into effect.
Okay.
There's a
I don't
giant
have.
text where you can stand
Really
that your
can't do anything.
there. Okay. Ruba.
All right, I'm gonna bounce off the walls and start charging at it again with both blades.
You're standing on top of your friend.
Yeah, I can move through spaces of people
Or-
bigger than one.
You can
Bigger
move
than me.
through them, but like
Yeah.
you have to stand, like here.
Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's like I can move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than me.
All right. It's gonna take a swipe at you as you come in.
All right.
25.
Does it still have the disadvantage
Attack of
on me?
opportunity. So
Yeah, so it's an opportunity attack, so it's a 12.
yep, misses.
So it misses me, and I take
roll underneath its blade.
yeah, and swipe at its knees,
Go for it. See what happens.
doing 1.
That hits.
And that one is for a total of 9 piercing as I stab it.
The water elementals have dark vision.
The same
I
time, I'm
think
gonna.
I cast dancing lights earlier. I don't know why you're mad at me about water elementals not having dark vision.
They have dark vision.
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
They do. 60 feet.
Okay, 9 points of damage.
All right, so I'm gonna do it again with my offhand for 18.
18 hits.
All right, doing a total of 6.
Okay.
I imagine myself as like underneath him, kind of moving through, and I'm gonna take one more jab as I, with my main hand, at him with the short sword
Okay. That'll hit.
for 7.
Death by 1,000 cuts. So the halfling tumbles under the sword of the giant creature and then quickly gives off several quick cuts. And then is that your turn? Do you want to do anything else?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. Not Clacker. Vera, it's your turn. Carol.
Okay,
muted.
sorry, I was muted. I'm going to, so like, if I smack it, I can smack it with my offhand as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do action, bonus action to do 2 attacks.
Action, bonus action.
Breaks
Do I get
across its helmet. The second attack will hit.
the sneak attack from somebody being within 5 feet of him?
Yeah, but roll your regular damage first. 4. So like your first blow rakes off the cross at the top of the helmet, and the giant head. The body and the torso do not turn, but the head turns to look at you ominously, and you just jab your sword into the fleshy bits of its eyes.
Oh shit.
So that's your action. Your bonus action. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay, Tom.
All
It's,
right.
it's got its sword sticking in your eye, in its eye, its head facing the wrong way.
Oh,
Alright.
I didn't get put in the.
So
Am I still in the turn order? I'm gone out of the turn order now.
It looks like you're gone
we're
now.
not in the turn order.
Yeah, you missed me.
It's the elemental thing.
I will put you. I'll just let you go right after Tom. I don't remember what your initiative was.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna attack this dude twice again,
Okay, it's
and then I'm gonna expend a key point,
all right.
which will let me attack it. Take 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So
Yeah, so it's action to attack, bonus action for your second attack, and then if you want to spend a key point.
Is it?
Yeah. So if you want to spend a key
It
point.
doesn't say it's a bonus action. It just says you can attack twice instead of once when you take an attack action on your turn.
Let me look.
It's extra attack.
Yeah, you basically get a third
That one.
attack. Is the way I
Yeah,
understand.
that's.
Oh wait, you have extra attack.
Yeah, I have that, and then I have
Okay.
that.
So you can take 4.
Ah, what?
Yeah, yeah. So I've done 3,
Sorry.
and then
So I've been getting screwed myself too.
No, this isn't.
this
a
is my
thing
this is my 4th.
that one. It. Okay. How do you want to bludgeon this poking skeleton with that?
Sweet, that was just what I wanted to do. Basically, punch it twice, and then roundhouse kick it the sword back further into its face.
Oh. So like you strike its knee again because it's so much taller than you, and I think at this point it collapses and the head spins. No, you hit it on the back of the head, like you roundhouse kick it, and the head spins back to face you, and then you just turn and like kick the fucking sword. And Elzar, your sword comes rocketing out of the back of this thing's skull.
Do I catch
it
it?
bounces off it. Yeah, it comes rocking out of this thing's skull, and you can just grab it out of midair. And whatever energy is holding it together suddenly dissipates, and the bones in the hulking armor just clatter to the ground.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Woo!
Slaps their swords together.
And you guys are out of initiative now.
Okay.
Oh, that was fun.
Then
Yep.
what?
I think you can speak while an elemental, but you speak Aquan.
Yeah, just a bubbly.
So the nice thing about that is your monk friend can still understand you.
Oh,
I know a lot of things.
I-
Common, halfling, goblin, you name it, but I don't know that one.
I basically say that the wand of healing is essentially cure wounds.
Yeah, that's why I said just roll cure wounds
It's the same thing.
and worry about it later. So that's just even off your wand. You didn't spend a spell slot.
Yep.
So you guys are out of combat. You still have the silver chest.
How many days has it been?
hey, does a
It's
rogue
been
want
like-
to try and use their
It's
thieves'
been like an
tools
hour in game.
to untrap that?
Yes.
It's absurdly dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and like put my swords away and light a torch.
Vera, you mess with the strap for a few moments, but you
I'm
can't
stuck.
find a way to cut the line without. Okay, fuck it then. You can't find a way to cut the line without triggering the trap.
Woo!
Vera,
The
move.
water element pushes up against the chest and flips open before you get a chance to.
No!
What's your AC as a water elemental, Susie?
Oh my god,
Hold on,
Val,
I'll tell you.
why?
AC is 14.
It's definitely less than a 24.
I got a 27, Val, why?
You're too slow.
So as the trap comes clicking open, a little, you hear a crunch noise, and a little crystal box inside of it breaks. And as the crystal box breaks, this vapor passes over your form.
I'm immune to poison.
Um,
You said it was poison.
and paralysis, petrification.
3 to 1. 2. That doesn't hit you, right? 3. So you take 2 hits. And that means you just take 10 points of damage to your water elemental form.
What?
As this vapor crosses into your system.
Necrosis.
What was it?
You feel necrotic damage. You feel sickly.
Do it.
Part of the water drips away. And it opens into, with a cursory glance, what looks like chest.
Can
Did you
can I
take
be
my
let
hit
out
points?
of my box?
How can you do that? Take my 10. You're in a box? Why are you in a box?
I don't know. I can't see anything.
Oh, can you not see?
I can't. I can see like a very, very small portion of the room,
There's only, you should be able
It's
to
a
see
very
it.
small room.
and I can't. Yeah, but I mean, this is like a 1x1 square. And I can't
I
move
don't
out of
see
it.
it either.
Oh, I see what happened. Hang on.
Yeah, there we go. Don't worry, guys, I'm alive. It's like from crawling outside the bottom of this figure. We're just gonna say that I was almost trapped underneath the big goblin guy. Or skeleton guy.
The trap triggers. This vapor courses into your system. And the box looks empty other than the little crystal box at the bottom that broke.
I say it's empty.
You're an
The
idiot.
fuck was that?
Alright.
I'm gonna look
in
inside
there.
the chest now that all the crap's done.
Alright, make a
Is there
perception
anything
check for me.
Okie doke.
Alright, Ruba, you can tell as you glance down into the chest and give it a more like serious examination, you can tell that the way it's set down to the floor means the chest is actually larger than it appears just by looking at the top. And it has a false bottom. And with a few minutes of examining, you find a tiny little like a hole where you can sort of barely fit your little tiny finger in and lift the bottom of the chest out.
I'm gonna lift the bottom of the chest out with my tiny little fingers.
Oh, did you check for traps?
I did not.
Inside is another little clear crystal box.
Sweet.
It itself very fine with a lid on top of it, and through it, set inside of it, you see what looks like a very simple-looking silver ring.
Picking it up.
Take it!
Okay, so the
Hey.
Loop of
you
magic
assume
metal.
that the little crystal box itself, as well made as it is, probably worth like 1,000 gold pieces.
Shit, yeah.
And the
Crystal
ring.
box with a ring in it. Going in the equipment.
It's a loop of magic metal.
It's not magic, throw it back.
Just break the box. Fuck this shit.
I threw it on the ground.
It's 9. Do you guys want to keep playing, or do you want to?
We can.
I'm
We
really
can.
tired.
I'm good.
Yeah, we can hold off.
It's a little bit different than our normal like way of playing, right?
It takes more thought.
Is that Susie or Archer?
That
That's
is
a-
a
Oh, no, it's-
chicken that Kyle has. It's a rubber chicken. It's like the worst sound.
Oh, just wait till I put it on my mic.
Part of this adventure is trying to like recapture that feel of old school D&D of the way it was like the 70s and 80s.
Everything sucks, and you have to perceive everything.
It flat out says in the adventure not to help the players.
Makes sense.
It's like don't help them. Let them find shit on their own.
Oh, it's still fun. We're not
Which is why I'm
complaining.
asking you guys to be specific. It's not my normal style. Like, you guys have played games with me. It's not my normal style of dungeon mastering. Like, I do big, weird, story-driven things and maybe and it's
Kyle!
It's like way over here.
But
Oh
I
my
think
God, Kyle's gonna come in and
I think
bust our
everybody
ass.
should play this style of D&D at least once, just to be
Kyle,
like,
go and
oh,
bust his ass.
I enjoyed this style of D&D.
I don't. It's horrible.
I'm glad nobody put their hand in the mouth.
Yeah,
Uh,
you lost your hand.
Because as soon as yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of damage and you lose limbs.
You lose
Oh,
your
God.
penis. I mean,
Now we can
I've
feed.
taken no damage.
Yeah, now we can
and I'm
feed the
very
face
happy.
the thing.
Is it a crotch level demon face?
It's like it's like a 3-foot circle, the mouth. So you
Oh.
could put your dick in it if you wanted to.
But you could also put your face in it at the same time. It sounds.
Yeah.
and
Just walk in. I could just walk in being 2'8",
Yes,
right?
I've played through this dungeon as a player before.
You just
And-
somersault.
We got stuck at the same place you guys did at the very start there with the archway.
Yeah, because what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Caroline figured it out.
Keep
Yeah,
pressing
yeah,
shit.
like, well, like I
there's a
imagine that it's
specific
the
combination. It's like a combination lock. There's a combination you have to press to get it to do what you want it to do.
There were only 9 possible ones, right? Yeah, 3 for 3.
Yeah. But
I love
we got
this
stuck
shit.
there too, and the guy who played our barbarian got frustrated and bored and climbed into the mouth, and we hadn't messed with it yet. And he was just dead.
Immediately.
Immediately dead.
oops.
Did that, like, what happened? Did he have to, like, make another character? Because that, like, making a level 14 character fucking
Yep.
is ridiculous.
The dungeon master was like, "You can go in the living room and make a new character."
Oh,
Oh my god, that would take
Hey, you just-
forever.
Yeah.
It'd be really easy if you were a monk like me.
Could you just regenerate? Actually, if any of you guys have any pieces left behind, I can grow you back.
There's nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
a
nothing when you
body
walk
I
into
can
that. You're
eat
just
now.
like,
I mean, if you like cut your ear off before you hop in.
yeah,
Here, hang on, hold this.
I can cast resurrection and bring you back.
There
damn.
has to be a body.
I was more talking about making a character is easier if you're doing
Yeah,
something
see,
like
right
a monk.
there. You touch a
Here's a
dead
body.
creature.
Yeah, you
Look
touch
out.
it.
Touch a dead creature. If you can't touch the body, you can't resurrect them.
Yeah, no, the thing I have is called regenerate.
It's,
Yeah, but there still has to be something.
Yeah, there has to be a body part.
No, regenerate lets you regrow body parts.
Yeah. Could you regrow your whole body? No, I think it's the normal regenerate. You can regenerate a limb.
Yeah, I don't know. It's different. But I'm glad you guys are. still
That's
having
fun.
It's weird.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to actually play for once since Halloween.
And you guys have only done what, like 1, 2 rooms so far?
how many are
Really, 3? If we count the entrance, I'm not gonna tell you how many there are.
there? Oh god.
But you've only really done 2 interior rooms, the big long hall, and then this side passage, and then you finally gained entrance into the dungeon after an hour.
No.
Womp womp.
We're definitely not the brightest, it seems.
I'm telling you, this Twitch emoji is coming in handy. The whole derp
Twitch.
It's the derp emoji.
Dirt.
I think it works out well.
It does.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna go brush
Yep.
my teeth and prepare
Go to
for the
bed.
hordes.
Good.
I might
night.
play one more game.
Night, y'all. Good night, stream.
Right.
Thank you for the bits.
It was fun.
I'm glad you had fun, Todd.
La mejor manera de empezar el año no es con un nuevo propósito, es con nuevos teléfonos.